Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our afternoon game. You should have enjoyed it because Pittsburgh beat Toronto 2-1, so that was awesome. Evan and Ken from The Ugly Truth did a great job. And now we are here for our New York Yankees. Welcome to a special edition of NY Yankee Mania. As you know, we do have a special guest with us who's going to be commentating, sort of like your Paul O'Neill, and that's going to be Jason Michaels, the very, very talented outfielder for the Philadelphia Phillies, and also a little bit of the Cleveland Indians. So there's a lot going on. Remember, everyone, you can ask your questions. We're going to do the play-by-play. Jason's going to talk to you guys, to us. You have a question, give me a chance, and I will definitely ask them in between plays and commercial breaks and things like that. So with that, with all of that, remember, everyone, press the like button, subscribe, as we keep now bringing you a lot of the different games. We do have another one that we're going to announce in a little while. But right now, I want to say hello to Evan. Evan, good. How you doing? And welcome. Great job this afternoon.
Well, what's going on, everyone? Thank you, Joe. Yeah, this afternoon we did the Blue Jays versus Pirates game. It was a lot of fun, especially because the Pirates won. And right now we currently sit 4.5 games back of Toronto and atop of the wild card standings above Boston and Seattle. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight's game between the Yankees and the Rays. So let's see if we can sweep the Rays in this small 2-game set here before we fly back up home to face Boston this weekend.
Okay, quickly before anything, we'll just give you a fast scoreboard. The Marlins lead the Cardinals 3-0, top 4. The Nationals lead the Mets 2-0 at the end of 3. The White Sox and Atlanta, no score in the middle of the second. The Rangers and the Royals are getting underway in a couple of minutes. Same thing with the Athletics and the Twins. The Brewers and the Cubs a little bit later on. The Dodgers and the Rockies. Cincinnati and the Angels. And Giants and Padres. Finals. Tigers 7, Houston 2. The Phillies all over the Mariners 11-2. And the Pittsburgh Pirates squeaked by the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. That was your scoreboard for today, everyone. And now it is time for New York Yankee baseball. And what better way to start us off with a really, really great former Major League player who's already been with us and did a great, great stream with us. And we're so happy that he is back with us for this stream. And let's bring up Jason Michaels. Hey, big guy, how are you?
Good. How you doing? Thanks for having me on.
No, thank you for coming on. That's the number one. You're the star of the show, not us.
No. I really enjoy talking baseball and watching it and trying to teach and answer questions, whatever the fans have, and just here for you guys.
Yes, I saw your video today, and it is awesome. It really, really, you do a great job, and you could see that in your personality. You're good with the kids. You're good with everything. So, and that's a big thing. If you love kids, then it's definitely a breeze without a
doubt. Training hitters. It's a lot easier when they're not your kids.
I'm sure.
I mean, a little bit tough on them. Completely different, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely sure. Jason, you got a hello from Bob Rizzo, Anna, Teresa. Awesome. Let's see. You also have Jeff and Kevin. That they are all watching. They can't go on the stream, but they are watching from the phones and listening. So
me too.
Yeah, and they are going to be, if you don't mind, they're going to be they will have a few questions for you.
Absolutely. Ask away.
Okay. Well, let's do the play-by-play. We're getting started, guys. Here we go. Go ahead, Evan. Take it away.
Well, first of all, I would like to welcome Jason Michaels to the show. I'm really looking forward to this stream and calling this game with a former MLB player. Who else better to do it with than a former player? And Jason Michaels played for 4 teams, the Phillies, the Indians, the Pirates, and the Astros. So very experienced. Mm-hmm. As far as this game tonight, guys, we got the Yankees and the Rays. Leading off for the Yankees will be Trent Grisham, playing center field tonight, batting .245, leading off. So hopefully we get a good one tonight, as hopefully we can get the sweep. So
yeah, I think you guys will. I mean, these are 2 good pitchers tonight. I really like watching Schlitter. Is that how you say his name?
Schlittler. Yeah.
Wow, that's a heck of a take on that pitch right there.
I just say Cam.
Okay. But was his last start at Yankee Stadium the home one where you got taken out after 6?
Yes. That was the one where I didn't like that at all. Yeah.
Me neither. Yeah. But Rasmussen is their all-star. He's coming at you. He really is. He's throwing fastball, 2-seam, or fastball cutter, I think.
It seems like with the Rays, the Rays usually develop these tough righty pitchers that really go on you with the fastball, and then they could have guys with lefties that just
I don't believe it.
Pitches. It really
I
is.
don't believe it. Guess what, guys?
And here we go. Trent Grisham leads us off with a home run. 1-0 Yankees lead.
God. They're not fooling around, Jason.
Nice.
Trent Grisham, after having 9 home runs last night, Trent Grisham starts us off with a bomb tonight.
That was a nice swing right there. That was a short swing, 2 strikes. Mm-hmm. That was a nice swing. That's what I like to see as a former player. I don't want these guys sitting there swinging for the fences.
Right, Jason. I believe you,
especially with 2 strikes.
I believe you said, Jason, that to really make good contact with the ball, you have to see the ball, and you have to believe you're the best hitter. So
those 2 things. You got those 2 things, you can hit.
Yeah. And I completely agree with that. The highest level of baseball I played was freshman high school, which is definitely not at the best level, but everything pretty much is the same when you're playing baseball. There's really no difference between the majors and playing in high school, except for all the stats that you're given and all that. But
good Lord, I think there's too many stats. I didn't see that Ben Rice right there, but
absolutely.
Are you? I think you guys are ahead of me a little bit.
Sure, I can call the game with a little bit of a delay. It's no problem.
No, good. You do what you got to do.
I only got excited because it was a home run. Otherwise, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm watching it straight from Yes.
This is fun.
I didn't know.
I don't want to kill it for you guys, but I see a home run right away. It's like, wow.
No problem, Joe.
I keep my mouth shut with home runs now.
Hey, especially off that night last night, 9 home runs.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, when I was looking at those highlights last night and looking at Boz, I mean, his ball, he's got a good arm. He usually has pretty good angle on his pitches. He's able to get on top of his pitches. But last night, they were up in the zone. They were flat. And so what that means as a hitter, now I get to see the whole ball. And that's why there's a lot of talk about pitchers wanting to try to get on top of the ball so that we see the top of the ball. It's a different look. It's a different feel. But I know that there was there was a long delay last night. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or it just could have had an off night. But I mean, those balls were up in the zone, and they were not missing them. Good Lord, they weren't missing them.
Right.
They're saying here the Yankees have hit 39 home runs in the first inning this year, second most in franchise history.
Already? You know what I'm saying? There's still more games left. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Last night they tied the record with the most home runs in a game with the Brewers. Early this year they had 9.
I thought it was 10. Was the most. Is 10 the most?
For the Yankees for
the Yankees.
Oh,
yeah.
From this. Oh, okay. Yeah, against the Brewers. Was the second game of the year?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So here's Aaron Judge up at the plate, hitting .333. He's really evolved into a complete hitter ever since his rookie year.
Yes, he has. He is a complete hitter.
Yep.
So let's see what he does here with 2 strikes.
2 strikes. I would like to see him kind of refine his approach a little bit. I know in the past he uses another hitting coach that the Yankees don't use, but he's a great hitter all around. But I would like to see him cover that slider away and some off-speed pitches. But of course, you're going to let him do what he does.
Yeah.
And hit the power.
I mean, you also got to take into account, I mean, the only really off speed that we're going to hit are going to be the hangers.
Yep.
You know, when they're trying to go low and away, up and in, or trying to hit all four corners.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and it's Stanton hitting Bellinger, and he's hot too. So the Yankees have been swinging the bats. They really have. I mean, they scored 24 runs in St. Louis. 12 last night or 13. Well, how much was it last night?
Last night was 13.
13.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a coincidence, Jason, that since you've been on the show, I don't think we've lost. I think I'm going to pull out.
Okay. Everybody asks me, like, hey, what's your favorite team? And, you know, I'm born and raised and I live here in Tampa. And I probably, you know, I get more, I see and hear more about the Rays, but I want to see well executed games. That's what I want to see. I want to see minimal errors. I hate mental errors. I just hate them. I know everybody else does too, but no, I just want to see a good, clean game. That's what I want to see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want. But you know, my fear, Jason, is that if they get dependent on that home run, they will make the playoffs. But what happens in the playoffs? Here we go again. Right. It doesn't come easy in the playoffs.
Only for Stanton?
Maybe for Stanton. That's about it.
I honestly, they put too much pressure. You know, watching the World Series last year, obviously Judge was off. You know, I mean, I would be, as a teammate, I would be a little pissed of the incredible year that he had last year. And I feel like he didn't really make the adjustments to the fourth game, you know, of that World Series last year. And I felt like he was just flying open too early. And I think he was just putting too much pressure on himself, which is easy to do in this game.
Well, especially as a Yankee.
Yeah. What goes through kind of your mind as pitchers kind of approach you differently in the postseason? What kind of adjustments do you have to make?
Ish. I mean, good question. You know, to me, pitchers are going to pitch more to their strengths than to my strengths. I mean, like a well-executed pitch, which is location, is pretty much going to beat a hitter, you know, each time. Every once in a while, we'll get lucky as a hitter, but, you know, the pitch location is so key.
Yeah. 100%. Jazz Chisholm up to bat now, the fifth hitter for the Yankees, hitting .238. You know, he was good in the beginning of the year, but then he went on the IL, and ever since then, he's turned it around a little bit. I think he has the mentality of, he says it's 70% mentality, which I really like because he's driving the ball to left center field, not trying to hit a home run, just trying to make good, solid contact. And he's really raised his batting average since then. So, and working a lot of patient at bats too.
Man, that's exactly what you want to hear out of your players. That's what I want to hear out of my teammates as well. You know, I came up, 25 years ago. It's a little bit different time. I felt like, even though we still had some gaudy numbers, I still feel like, there was guys that, hey, those are home run hitters. Like, I'm not a home run hitter. I need to get on base. I need to have good at bats, get on base, and for those guys to drive you in. And I think nowadays the MLB hitter in general, I think everybody thinks they're home run hitters. Now, pretty much everybody can hit a home run, but we got to stay in our lane. I remember having a hitting coach tell me, he goes, "Hey, just stay in your lane. Are you a home run hitter? No, then don't try to hit home runs."
Yeah,
which makes sense, and a lot of it is just we as hitters that we're just trying to overdo it. We're guys. We're males. It's just kind of in us that we try to overdo it. And a lot, especially a lot through my teaching that I tell guys, I'm like, 14 and over, you should not be swinging 100%. It's just, if you do, you're long to the ball. So your timing's off and you're going to lose that barrel. So, trying to instill that, which is tough because you get out there and it's the the competition of the game, and it kind of gets your juices flowing. That's the difference between major leaguers and everybody else.
Absolutely. I agree with that. No, you have to be consistent with your approach.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, pitchers tend to find more holes in your swing, and it's just harder to gain more of a consistent round if you're trying to change everything all the time.
True. And first of all, hardest thing to do in sports is hit a round ball moving with a round bat, hit it square. That doesn't make any sense.
And 100 miles an hour.
And I think at times, and it goes both ways, I think pitchers give too much credit to the hitters, and I think hitters give too much credit to the pitchers. And it's freaking hard to hit, but the more pitches I see, I get a chance. It kind of gets me in that at bat a little bit more.
Yep. Here's Jason Dominguez up.
Yeah, he needs to get that ball down. What do you guys? How are y'all liking Dominguez?
I like Jason.
I like him.
It's just he was playing left field a lot, and I know he was struggling defensively, but he was batting leadoff for us, and he was hitting over 300. And then they kept moving him down in the lineup, and I didn't really understand why they did that because the team was doing really well. They were on a 5-game winning streak before the break, and ever since he hasn't really been able to find the same consistency since. So I do like him as a player a lot, but I don't think he's being utilized 100% correctly.
And it's too young to get, to say, some Yankee fans already have him traded over the winter. And I don't see it yet. I mean, first of all, they have decisions to make. Trent Grisham, Cody Bellinger, if he opts out, what is he going to be worth? You don't need you're not going to get rid of 3 outfielders all at once. They finally have like a bullpen they don't have to really worry about in the wintertime. And they're going to, if they want to add to it, they can. Because now if they lose Weaver and Williams, they're covered. So they don't have to worry about that. But Yankees have worries. If you lose 2 center fielders, you lose a first baseman because either he's retired or I believe he might go back to the Cardinals for his swan song. But I could be wrong. He might really like it here. I don't know. And they got to make a decision about catching. I mean, Austin Wells isn't exactly breaking the door down. So, I just wouldn't be, and of course you have Spencer Jones waiting in the wings, and I know he had another one tonight. He's deserving of a call-up. There's no question in my mind.
He probably will here in a couple of weeks when September, when they
Isn't it hard to believe that we're almost in September already?
I know. It's crazy. The season always goes by really fast.
How fast does this time go?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm wondering how they work, how Dominguez works in the outfield, during batting practice. I'm sure they got something going on, but I know, I played, 10 plus years in the big leagues, but I was a starter one of my 10 years, and I came up in the National League, and so it was a lot of like I was pinch hitting or double switching and stuff like that, which I think is real managing and real baseball, but. I know I would take during batting practice, I would take it live in left, center, and right. But I would play in from my normal position. I would play 10 steps in towards the infield to work on my first step and get me. It's like uncomfortable because these guys are hitting the ball all over the place. And I don't know if they do that. I don't know. That really helped me. I tell you that right now.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Oh, so he throws a lot of fastball. I know he's got a good arm.
He does. He has a good cutter too. But most of his stuff plays usually off of his fastball, which we saw right there as he located that one perfectly in the bottom of the zone to Chandler Simpson. He gets his first strikeout of the night.
Nobody's faced him, right? From the Rays?
Nobody yet. Nope.
No.
Good pitch.
Yeah, it was right down Broadway.
As we mentioned before, his last start against the Twins, he was doing well. He only gave up 1 run over 5 innings. I think he only had like 86 pitches, and Boone took him out of the game. And I don't
think it was Boone's call. I really don't think it was Boone's call. We talked about that, Joe. I really don't. I mean, to me, anybody in their right mind, anybody with a baseball mind, is not. They're not going to take him out. I mean, they always talk about this third time around the order, and I get it. I mean, we look at the numbers. All right, so you saw that last pitch. Do you see how he's getting on top?
Yeah.
Of that, I mean, he's a tall guy too, and he's getting on top of the ball. He's forcing his hitters to see the top of the ball. I don't like that.
Yeah. You have a kudos from Chef Nick. He says, hello, big deserving hello to you, and he's a huge fan. Thank you for coming on.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What's up, Chef Nick? Thanks for joining the stream.
Yanni Diaz is a very good player. I always wanted him.
He's very consistent. That's what I like. That's what most coaches like, and I'm assuming most fans.
Yes, no question. From the back, if you look like really fast, doesn't he remind you of Garrett Cole?
Oh yeah, Schlitter or
Cam.
Yeah, you got that little bit of that hair coming out.
Yeah, I do a triple take sometimes. Cam. But the one thing the Rays do is they have so many pesky hitters. It's unbelievable.
Okay, I really believe, the Rays being a low market team, they're not really going to go spend money on anybody, but they usually put out a competitive product, each year. I mean, you gotta tip your cap to player development. You got to tip your cap to the scouts as well too. I mean, you just have some guys that they get in there and they start to play. They really do. They just play.
Yeah. And
they're not going to wow you with anything.
Yeah. The thing about the Rays, it seems like every year they have guys that are really stable in their lineup and they just care about player development. Like to your point, Jason, they really do. And they just want to develop, and they don't really need to spend a lot of money, but they're competitive every year. I mean, even in 2020, they made the World Series and beat out the Yankees in the ALDS, which was something I didn't like because the Yankees went to the opener in one of those games, which I hated. But that was one of the analytical guys that I thought made that decision. But the Rays are always competitive every year, and
they are.
It just shows that you don't need a high payroll to always be able to compete.
His average is 98.8.
That's it?
That's it? Oh, wow.
These freaking guys.
How do you see that?
I mean, I'm sitting there thinking if I was a pitcher, I would be just a big asshole. Like, here it is, pal. You can hit it. Let's go. I'm going to keep throwing my heater until they hit it. I don't want to show them anything else.
Well, a really good inning there from Cam Schlittler. Goes 1-2-3, doesn't allow any hits. We'll go to the top of the second. 1-0 Yankees lead.
Man, you guys are like he just caught the third out.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, I mean I'm watching it through FanDuel. You guys are probably the MLB Network, right? Or no, it's probably
I'm watching it on Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Chef Nick, you have a question for Jason? Shoot it. Go ahead. How was your work ethic before games and days off without wise warm up, wise mindful, and just to be wise?
Work, I always felt like my competition was always working, and I felt like I needed to work. I feel like the off days were the worst, to be honest with you. I did not like the off days. Some guys did. It's more for a mental break, but your body is so used to the time, getting up, going to the park at a certain time, getting home, and it just when you have that off day, you're just like, I don't know what to do. Sometimes I've gone to the park to maybe a coach is there or somebody's there. I'd hit off the tee or try to get some kind of work in, or just kind of keep that same like a 7:00 game. I would get there probably 12:30, 1:00. I always like to get there early, and I like to see I like to prepare. Like, my last 3 years in the big leagues, 2009, 10, and 11, I was with the Astros, and really the hitters came up to me, would ask me, hey, what does this pitcher got? What does this pitcher got? If we had a pitching change, not necessarily, I mean, nothing against the hitting coaches. I mean, our hitting coaches were great, but, I always did my homework. I'm like, guys, you guys got to watch some video. I mean, I don't have to overdo it, but watch some video, get an idea of his angle, what pitches he's throwing and what's going on,
Yeah, exactly.
And, I feel like guys are not really doing it as much. I feel like they're looking at themselves with their swing and trying to critique their damn swing.
Yeah.
I just feel like guys nowadays are more involved in having the perfect swing. I'm like, it's really about approach.
Absolutely.
One
guy that we want to see have a better approach here is Anthony Volpe.
Oh.
Last year he really cut down his swing. He was focusing on hitting line drives to the opposite field instead of hitting for power like he did in his rookie year. But now he's batting .214. So, I mean,
right there, like that swing, that's too big. It's
too
big.
You're right.
You're not a home run hitter. Do you hit home runs? Yes. But you're not a home run hitter.
Exactly.
But that's on the coaches. Why are they not? I don't.
It's not necessarily
started, Jason. We'll be here for 10 hours.
I don't blame the coaches. I really don't. Because the coach doesn't swing the bat. I swing the bat. That was not a competitive swing. But, and I've talked about this a lot, with my clients, especially like the parents will ask me, I said, like, I don't need my coach. What I need my hitting coach for is to tell me I'm good and give me good flips in the cage and maybe good BP. That's it. I'm a major league hitter. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing wrong, and I know what I'm doing right. And I feel like nowadays a lot of these guys just like they're kind of lost. They look kind of lost up there, and they always go back, look at their iPads, and either they're looking at. I'm thinking they're looking at their swing or looking at where the pitch location was. I knew that as a hitter. I just. What are you waiting on right there? 1-0. What are you waiting on, McMahon?
Oh,
right.
You are definitely one of the crowd.
I'm not waiting around for an off-speed pitch. I want to hit. I want to hit that fastball.
And that's something I want to see the Yankees do a better job of, is being more aggressive in the beginning of counts. We see them too often get in 2-strike counts, and they ultimately face a pitch that's going to be an off speed, and it's going to be too hard for them to try to be too aggressive.
And I have a feeling, Evan, that a lot of people have that same feeling as you do, a lot of fans.
Yeah.
I think that there's too much information for these guys.
I agree.
Honestly. I mean, even back when I played 20 years ago, I had a packet. I still had a packet I would get on my chair before the series with all kinds of notes. I didn't look at shit. I really didn't. The only thing I would look at is who's throwing and who's hurt, who's, if they called anybody up. But I did not because everybody has ML, like the advanced scouts, for the next series, or so that like the advanced scouts already at the next series, or maybe he's at the one after that. But I got to do it myself, and then talk to other I was a right-handed hitter. So I would talk to other right-handed hitters. I'm not talking to a left-handed hitter. And I know back then we would talk more. I think nowadays guys don't talk as much, about the game, about at-bats, about pitchers, about approaches.
Right.
I
love to see, when the Yankees communicate.
Question. What is the most memorable baseball moment? This is coming from Yashin.
My walk-off when I was playing with Pittsburgh in 2008, hit a walk-off home run to beat the Cardinals. And it's pretty special. That was pretty special.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
How was playing in that town, Jason? Did you like playing there?
Yeah, I thought it's a great town. Great sports town. The baseball field and the football field, they kind of share the same parking lot. It's beautiful, right on the water right there. I mean, it's really, I think they're starving for a winner, starving for at least a playoff team. And you see it with, wow, good pitch.
Drew Rasmussen having good location early on.
Yeah, that was a tough pitch. I mean, but
yeah,
Wells tried. I mean, I get it.
How hard is it when a pitcher is throwing 90 plus and it's coming to you just inside or it's coming from another angle? How hard is that to really capture what the pitcher is trying to do?
And that's where it comes down to seeing the ball.
Yeah.
Like one of the things I did when I got older was when I was on deck or even watching video, but I was trying to figure out where his release point was. Everybody's release point's different. I always had a hard time with these guys, the side armors, because my dumb ass didn't bring my eyes down to where where his release point. And there's an art to it. There's an art to that. And it takes practice, it takes confidence, it takes trust, for that. But once I did that and I was able to kind of hone in where his release point is, I feel like I had plenty of time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to say, when it's like that. But that's why I tell guys, hey, go up to bat. You're ready to swing the bat every pitch, ready to hit. Let your eyes tell you no. If you swing at a bad pitch, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I just don't want you taking a pitch that you should swing.
You have to be able to see the ball from where the pitcher is exactly releasing the ball instead of trying to just guess and say, okay, he's going to throw it here, he's going to throw it here, because that's not having a good approach. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Sean Browning asks you, Jason, should teams implement the hit and run more often, or is that a lost art to a launch angle?
Lost art. I mean, there needs to be more bunting. I'll tell you that right now. Just to start to manufacture runs, man. It's like what am I looking for? Baseball's like momentum. It's a momentum game big time. And sometimes we got to manufacture some momentum. But the launch angle shit is driving me nuts. That's for the fans. That's for you guys. That's for the fans. Yeah. The freaking exit velocity, I don't give a shit. If I get the ball hard, I know I hit the ball hard. And most likely it's going to be 95, 100 plus.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like an ego thing for some of these hitters. I mean, like they have all this technology in the cages, and after every swing, they're looking up and seeing how much, what the exit velocity was. Who gives a shit? I mean, this is not game situation. So I'm more old school. Let's put it that way.
Yep. Schlittler coming out for the second inning here, facing Junior Caminero for the Rays.
He's having a really good year.
Yeah, he's been impressive.
22 years old.
When Judge and Stan hit a home run in the same game, they're 48-7.
Ooh. And he's on top of that ball.
He's a good player.
He's pretty much staying away.
35 home runs, 85 RBIs.
That's a 22-year-old. I mean, that's sneaky good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's going to be a free agent. That's going to go.
That was too big of a swing. When he hits the ball well, he's staying inside the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Judge. When he's hitting the ball well, he's staying inside.
When you have an open stance like that, do you think it's easier to notice the ball from another angle, or can you cover the outside pitch better? What's kind of the difference between an open stance and having a closed
It just feels. Some guys may feel like they are able to see it, with an open stance, with two eyes, and some of my guys do it now, but I'm like, well, you got to make sure you get back to even. You see how I know I'm behind you guys, but like that last swing, he ended up even where his toes are going to line up with the pitcher.
Right. Well, there's a ground out.
Yeah.
We'll bring up.
You guys are taking all the fun away.
Joshua is another guy who's a pest against the Yankees. This whole team, they're a pest.
Sometimes there's just teams that just play other teams just well, and it is. It is.
Like the Red Sox to us. Oh,
it's weird. I mean, it's just like it's weird, and no matter what you do, you're always like, man, we can't get ahead. Or I I just remember that with the Phillies with the 2003 playing at the Marlins when they won the World Series. But we played them in the same division.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, no matter what, we get a freaking lead. They come back and but they would play small ball and they would bunt and hit and run, steal.
Teresa asked, did you ever have a one-on-one conversation with Mike Schmidt?
Not hitting wise, not hitting wise. He was around a lot, spring training, mostly spring training. He was around a lot, and he was more if you wanted to come up to him and talk with him. Very nice guy. Playing him right up the middle. Nice. Nice guy. Obviously, just a tremendous player. Probably top 2 third baseman ever.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. I'll never forget that 500 home run when he danced towards first base. That was one of the great. That was fun.
And he did not have a launch angle swing.
Yeah.
But he got backspin. He got good backspin on that ball. That's how you hit the ball far.
100% right. You are.
Well,
Jason, when was the last time you attended a game, and have you been to a Rays game, being that you're in Tampa?
Yeah, so the Rays Stadium is about 10 minutes from, or the Steinbrenner Field is about 10 minutes from me, right down Del Mabry here. And I'm not ever going to buy a ticket to go to a game, but I also have a gold card, meaning I can go to any game I want, as long as they have tickets. But I'm not going to buy a ticket. I tell you that right now. But it's hard for me to sit through a game. It really is. I did go to one of these games, and it turned out being a freaking day game. It was hotter than shit. But I went with this a friend of mine who I work with. His son was 8 years old, and it was just awesome watching how excited he was. He was able to get a couple of balls, from the players, but just watching him and I was talking to him about the game, like, hey, watch the second baseman here, because he plays second base, or I go, watch the catcher, watch his feet, look what he does, look at his routine that he does. And like, he was just sitting there soaking it all in. And I just enjoyed the shit out of that, But yeah, no, it's tough for me to go to a game.
I'm sure it is.
The game, because I get so freaking pissed.
Join the club.
You're just like a fan now.
And I'm not, I'm just a fan of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it doesn't matter what game I turn on. But now I have ex-teammates that are coaches now. And let's see, I have Altuve was a teammate. I faced Kershaw, Verlander. I'm trying to think. Scherzer. I think that's about it. Yeah. My last year in the big leagues was 2011. So that's 14 years ago.
Yeah, but it goes fast.
Yeah.
Geez. Who was the one pitcher you feared the most coming at you with a fastball?
Kevin Brown.
Really?
Well, I did not pick up that ball well. No. And I knew he had a big attitude problem. He was a big time competitor.
Yeah.
And of course I was, I'm very respectful of the older players that played the game, but I just thought that I was like, man, he just looks scary, This was during spring training.
Oh, wow.
I did not like, he just hit the ball well on me. And I tell guys that now. I said, you're going to face guys that other guys have a hard time, or maybe they're great pitchers, but you may just see them well. Then there's going to be pitchers that get their butt kicked and you don't see them well at all. It's weird how that works out.
Sure.
Is there one pitcher that you would have loved to face?
Maddox
was retired. Who?
Maddox.
Maddox.
I played again. I never got the start. I always got the start against Glavine. I got the start against Smoltz, but not Maddox. That's who I definitely wanted to face. I wanted to see.
Wow.
Trent Grisham up to bat here, 1-for-1 with a home run. Let's see the Yankees try to manufacture a run here, getting on base.
Nobody's hitting that pitch.
He's. I mean, this is a good pitch. If they get by this game, they're going to be pretty happy.
Yeah,
Pretty happy.
absolutely.
Well,
0-2 here on Trent Grisham. Drew Rasmussen at 43 pitches.
Remember, the goal for a pitcher, you want him at 15 pitches per inning.
Yeah.
right. That drives me nuts when it's only 3 pitches and it's 2 outs already. Yeah, to me, there's no game plan there. That drives me nuts.
No, you and me both.
Oh,
Especially as a defender, behind.
And Grisham, you got to try to protect the plate there. 2 strikes.
Exactly. I feel like sometimes I don't know if that was there. He may have just got straight fooled, but
yeah,
I feel like guys need to try to protect a little bit more. I feel like they sit on pitches too much, and that's part of the information that a lot of these hitters, are getting. They're like, 22% of the time in 1-2 count, he throws this pitch.
More information. It's making you harder to
We're
try
not
to what's
freaking
going to happen.
mathematicians. We're not math geniuses. And all these numbers nowadays, I'm like, you need a damn tutor just to figure out how to read these numbers.
Right. Exit velo, swing path. Like, come on.
I don't give a shit. I really do. You hit the ball hard. Good. You did it. You were perfect.
Right.
Meaning, I'm trying to keep it simple. I just want to keep it simple. Both sides. Pitchers and hitters, just keep it simple.
Exactly. The more information you get, the harder it is to predict what type of pitch is coming. But you don't really even need that. You just need to see the ball well. Try to see what the pitcher is trying to do. Make changes during the at bat. Adjust. Mm-hmm. Try to hit the ball hard.
To me, one of the unluckiest hitters there is in the league is definitely Ben Rice.
For sure.
Is this guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. He hits rockets.
Is a very good hitter. Hits the ball to the opposite field a lot. Hits the ball hard almost every time he's up there, as he just did there. But unfortunately, right to the right fielder.
Oh, I thought he got him. And again, another hard hit ball, huh?
Yep.
He had a freaking bomb last night. That was pretty.
When he hits them, Same thing like Judge. Oh no, Stanton actually.
Ben Rice last year, he was really good when he came up. He hit 3 home runs against the Red Sox. But then pitchers tried to adjust to him, and they tried to pitch him more inside with more off-speed, like changeups and stuff, and he couldn't adjust. But this year, he's doing a really good job of adjusting to those, which is good to see.
Yeah, and that's what this game is. It's about adjustments.
Yep.
And I think sometimes, obviously, I try to keep it minimal, when I make my adjustment, I make my adjustment with my eyes first. Most of the time, I'm either in between pitches or I'm not seeing something. I'm not feeling something right. So I'm distracted. So my concentration is just off. And we need our concentration and focus at the highest. Man, that was a good pitch for him. 90 mile an hour at cutter.
Yeah.
Judge grounds out.
This is gravy pitching. Come on. He's a really good pitcher.
He is. I'm a fan of watching him pitch. That's some good. Pull your hands in there. Nice job, Judge.
This year he was hitting over 400. I thought he was going to keep it up there, but eventually he had to come down at some point.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially now, how many guys are in the American League are hitting over 300? 5?
Not many.
6?
Yeah.
Not many.
1 in the National League, maybe Freeman. It's awful. That's awful.
Luis Ariz, I think, is.
He's close.
But yeah, I love Luis Ariz. By the way, I love him as a hitter.
Love the way he trains too, because I've seen some videos of him training, and he's so focused on that ball, and I love it. Yeah. I try to steer my hitters. I'm like, go watch some Luis Ariz, training videos or him training. It's awesome.
Looks like a Tony Gwynn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Anna asked, Jason, do you feel? Here's the first Aaron Boone question. I knew this was coming. Do you feel that Aaron Boone is really managing this club, or is it everything thrown in his lap and then he's got to make the right decision?
Well, I mean, I believe that a lot of these either general managers or a lot of this game is being run by numbers. Numbers don't lie. I get that, but you got to have a feel. There has to be a human feel.
Human interaction.
I mean, is it gonna bite you in the ass sometimes? Yeah. Is it gonna work sometimes? Yeah. I mean, I get it. But it's such a feel game that there's no metric for feel. There's not. You can try all they want, but there's no metric for feel. So, I mean, it's hard for me to see some of the baseball decisions, not just by Booney, but about a lot around the league, and say, how is that a baseball move?
Right.
How is that coming from a baseball manager's mind?
We know that Aaron Boone does have a feel for the game because, in certain situations, I could see him, trying to give the bunt sign. He's trying to do a hit and run, stealing bases. I'm like, some of these decisions must be coming from the front office.
That I think is Booney for sure. I mean, that can't come from up top. But as far as maybe who to play or lineup, or hey, we got to take this guy out. It's third time around. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Sometimes that pitcher has it that night, and if you want, put him on a bat to bat, deal. But I mean, use your eyes and see. Plus, me as a manager, I would want to build the confidence. I mean, just because my guy gets into a stress inning or has to start having some stress pitches with guys in scoring position, or maybe having deep counts. I got to see him work through it. It creates a mental toughness. It creates a confidence for that player that you can't do with numbers. You can't do it. So, I mean, it's just, I speculate. I feel like I'm pretty close to being right, but I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion, my 2 cents.
Very quietly, Cam is pitching a really gem of a game so far.
Good. He looks the way the ball's coming out of his hand looks good. He's got command. I mean, he looks good. Oof, that's a pretty good curve right there. I mean, that thing was above the zone, and then he caught it at the bottom of the zone.
Definitely locating very well. His command is there.
Yeah,
and he just has to keep doing what he's doing. And
that's when you call a pitcher an asshole. That's what you do. But you got to tip your cap. Me as a hitter, I never like to give pitchers credit. But again, same thing. A pitcher should never give a hitter credit. There he just hung that one. But
it's only Schlittler's 7th game too as a starter, so he's really adjusting here, learning on the fly.
No, he looks good. I mean, I think obviously they're going to need him for this push,
run,
and they're going to need everybody. It just is what it is. How did you guys think Rodon threw last night?
I thought he looked pretty good. He was utilizing his off speed and his fastball. The only thing was he sometimes leaves his fastball a little bit too much out over the plate without much movement there, which causes hitters to easily hit the ball the other way, which the Rays do. But no, he looked good ever since he's gotten a cutter and a more vast arsenal. I thought he's been very good living in the 3 ERA area. He's been pretty good for us. I like him.
Yeah, his movement last night was better, and as long as he keeps his composure, we've got our pitcher out there. If he doesn't, forget it. You know what I thought was going to bother him when they were coming. He was asking to come out to fix the mound. And I was saying, oh no, because every little thing it looks like bothers him. So with that in mind, I was like, oh no.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Because he's a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, they need their own locker room. They do. I'm this point. I knew if there was a pitcher on here, I'd be getting it back. I get it. I mean, I was teammates with Sabathia for my 2 years in Cleveland. Booney was there as well too. One of the years,
Right.
But Sabathia was probably the most normal left-handed pitcher that I've been around.
Yeah.
Great
I
team.
bet you would have loved Andy Pettit.
That's what I hear. I mean, he was a fierce competitor on that mound. I remember hitting a double off him in the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. That's a pretty good pitcher, man. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God,
Jason, I'm wondering if you know Sean Casey.
I'm the only time I've had like any kind of interaction with him was I'm on first base and he's covering first and me as a runner.
Yeah.
But very nice guy. He is. I mean, he's one of the nicest guys that you guys would ever be around.
He was the hitting coach for us back in 2023 after they fired Dylan Lawson, and I really like what he brought to the table. He made it more simple for the guys. He's like, don't worry about what all the stats are saying. That's fine. Just be you as a hitter, which I really liked from him.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I mean, again, like I said, what do I need my hitting coach? Tell me I'm good, and just give me good flips and some good BP. That's it. I don't need you for anything else.
His energy in the dugout was.
I'm not being a dick, as I'm a major league hitter. I know what I'm doing. Technically, I'm going to learn more. I learned more from my teammates than I did my coaches.
Yeah.
That's when back in the day when we talked to each other.
Yeah, really.
Not to say they don't talk. Again, I'm not in the locker room and, don't really get to see the day-to-day. But I know when I came up, when there was, we had cell phones, but then we got picture phone or pictures. We could do that, I think, in 2004.
Right.
And, I mean, we had to have that was good hands right there. Oh, shit.
Again, Bellinger just not a good decision.
That was way too aggressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think about this, all right? In that play right there, the momentum he was coming in, the right fielder had momentum coming in.
Yeah.
Okay?
And he's got a good arm.
Uh-huh. Well, but even that, you see how his momentum's coming in?
Yep.
I mean, that is like fucking ripe to throw him out, or at least throw a good, strong throw.
Just giving away an out. That's one of the mental errors that you talk about, Jason. You just can't have those because now it gives away a 2-out RBI chance.
You have to be more sure about that, about getting to third. I get it. If you can get to third, but don't. It's just that shit.
And there it is. I mean,
yeah, that made no sense.
And what does Dominguez do? I mean, I don't know if Jason saw the pitch yet, but he gets a base hit. Sorry if that spoils it.
Well, but again, I mean, right? We don't know, but he could score from freaking second.
Exactly. You can't give away outs like that. You would have had it to nothing.
Especially too with Rasmussen here. He's not necessarily wild. He's not throwing shit in the dirt,
Yeah.
And I mean, not to say that he wouldn't throw anything in the dirt, but percentages are low. I get it. Just too aggressive there.
Yeah.
Well, because the Yankees, in the beginning, for like 3 months, they were a boring club, Jason. The no hit and run, no stealing, they can't get a run out to home from third, can't move a runner from second. They lose the extra innings. Now, it's like it's opening up a little.
Talk about it, Joe. Yeah, the Yankees are a talented team. They have the capability of doing these things, but will they? We don't know. It's all about holding people accountable and implementing the right strategies, which I think Aaron Boone has done a better job of lately.
They are getting good jumps off of Rasmussen because you steal off the pitcher. You don't steal off the catcher. And some real good jumps. Nice job, though. I like that. They know him either. He doesn't have a pick-off or he doesn't have a slide step. Some pitchers are just not comfortable with slide steps.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's thrown 63 pitches so far, 4 2/3. He's not long for this game.
Long swing.
Well, his pitch count per inning is going down, so that's good news for him.
He's around the zone, he's giving it there for these guys. He's not walking anybody. Neither is Cam.
We don't want to jinx it, but it's zero. It's goose eggs across the board of it. Heaven forbid you say something, everybody get on your case. Poor Michael K. Every time he tries to say there's a no-hitter going, the next batter base it. It's unbelievable.
Good question, Yassine.
Oh, yeah. Jason, what are your thoughts on the possible realignment of the divisions?
Whatever. I don't really. I guess it is what it is if they end up doing it. The only thing I didn't like is when Manfred, when he said that, one of the first things he said after that was it's to really help out the players with the wear and tear on their body.
I mean, does it matter? I mean, you're traveling anyway.
You're traveling anyway, right? You're getting on a plane. It doesn't matter if it's an hour trip or if it's freaking 4. Yeah. I get it. You got Seattle's going to be making the most. Seattle and in Miami. Probably Seattle's probably the one that has the most traveled miles. It doesn't wear and tear. I mean, that's not anything. So that pisses me off. That's one of the things he said. Like he's trying to say, "Hey, I'm doing it for you guys."
Yeah, of course. Now, the one thing, Jason, that I say is, if you're going to do that, no more interleague play. That's it.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I mean, because I think most people are used to. I mean, because now you're going to be splitting up teams, and yes, you'll have National League and American League,
right?
But it's different. It's just different teams than they're used to, So
the interleague play has got to be, because you can't play the Yankees and Mets 19 times. You're going to kill the city. It's nuts. I mean, really. I mean, it's bad enough we got to play them 6 times. 19?
I mean, they put that division with them two, the Phillies and
Red Sox. Oh, forget it. Everybody will come out of the East, and the rest of baseball could, they don't even have to play. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And with some of the rule changes that they made, like before with the National League and the American League, like, why are you trying to realign now? Why are you trying to put those teams that would be in different divisions together now? It doesn't make any sense. Well, Simpson is a really, really fast player here for the Rays, so don't want him on base.
Get the ball on the ground. I'd be screaming at him. I mean, I would be telling Simpson, hit the top half of the ball every time. Period. Every time. You do that, you're going to have a high average. You're going to be on base. You got a chance to steal.
Yeah, really.
There you go. See, this still pretty close play, though,
Close play. Just give yourself a chance. That's all.
Exactly.
He's between 95 and 98 all day. But he's staring at them like what is going on?
I mean, Cam was the only one that would make that play. I mean, if the third baseman got it, he was safe.
Oh, well, without a doubt. That guy, forget it. He's absolutely insane.
As a hitter, I am staying middle away on this guy, sitting dead red heat.
Yandy Diaz having a good season.
Did you like that take?
Yep. It's great. That stare was like, whoa, like what the heck is going on?
I didn't know if he was mad at the umpire.
Probably.
Yandy Diaz batting .281 on the season.
Solid play.
Yeah.
Good power, good average.
His problem is to stay healthy.
He does a good job staying inside the ball. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
with good swings on the ball for the most part. Very consistent. Just a very consistent player.
Very, very good player. Very solid.
35 pitches for Schlittler, so really efficient here.
I'll tell you, Tampa Bay's going to hate leaving this stadium because they got the best of everything in there. I mean, they're going to be like, where are we going? They're probably going to be there next year, too.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't started the build of a new stadium. I mean, there's speculation, and I don't know what they're doing. But, yeah, they're going to play there next year.
They're going to play at Steinbrenner Field, you think?
I don't know where else they're going to play. I mean, they're not doing anything to the Trop.
Right. I think they need a more fan-friendly, environment, kind of like Georgia and Steinbrenner.
So I mean, I know a lot of your listeners are, Northeast and whatnot, but, coming from here, if the team's over or the stadium's over in St. Pete, if it's 7:00 game, like I got to leave here at 5:30, or fans have to leave here, and there's freaking traffic sucks. And so, but I mean, you got to like plan on an hour trip just to go over to St. Pete, which is normally probably 30 minutes, 25 minutes.
But where they are now will only take you 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. But I mean, they're just more fan buzz, that like the fans really want it here. You got more baseball watching fans. I mean, they didn't really, what they get, 12,000 a game, 15,000
at the Trop. Yeah, sometimes less.
Even during the playoffs, they didn't get many fans there,
unless it was the Red Sox or the Yankees. That's the only time you're getting fans. And I hate saying that. I really do. I mean, they put a good product on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Miami draws less.
I can't. Yeah, so I went to school at Miami, University of Miami, and so that's where the Orange Bowl was. That's where our football team played.
Right.
It was within that same, that there. I mean, they just tore it down and built that stadium. And it's like I heard it's like a nightmare to park. There's really no good parking down there because it's kind of like in a neighborhood. It's weird.
Yeah, I could see Tampa Bay playing again over here. I think Hal's going to up the price though.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? We'll pay it.
And this money will go to pay the new Yankee Stadium because they're still paying on that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They're not.
Well, I tell you, I mean, because I played in both stadiums, I thought it was just great places to hit. I mean, that's how I judge a field,
right?
And how I see that both Yankee stadiums, if not old Yankee Stadium, was a little bit better to hit as far as in the background and everything like that. But it was just a good feel. That's a good stadium, good feel. Get my ass yelled at in the outfield plenty.
Oh yeah.
I got hurt when I was with the Indians. Who was it? I think it was Bernie Williams hit a home run, and I was playing left field, and Bernie Williams hit a home run straight down, like a line drive to left field off Cliff Lee, and I thought I had a pretty good beat on it, and I tried to rob it. It could hurt my ankle. Okay. And the fans let me know. They let me have it.
Yeah. Chef Nick has another question for you. Hey, Jason, did the teams you played for have an in-house catering for away games and home games? He's a chef. He really is a chef. So talk about food. You got this.
Typically, well, now the food's a lot better. It's a little bit more cleaner, but it doesn't matter. Like after a game, you need carbs. You got to, get that stuff back in you that you've lost, but some, like Yankees were good. I mean, it really depends on, like, I don't feel like San Francisco, when we played there, being the away, we didn't really have it catered. And if we did, it'd be one of the 3 games or one of the 4 games that we played there. But all in all, every clubhouse, even visiting clubhouse, was awesome. They really did a great job. And
Yep.
those are the guys you want to take care of. I was always taught that. You take care of the trainers.
Right.
Okay. You always take care of the trainers. They're the ones getting you back out on that field. You take care of the clubhouse guys. Home and away. You take care of them. Those guys, they bust their ass. I mean, that's a tough job dealing with all these egos from these players, depending on whether the team won or the team lost. You're going to get all kinds of stuff. So I mean, I really applaud. I always felt like I had a good relationship with everybody, with every clubhouse, visiting clubhouse.
Well, the ball boys and the bat boys, and I know for a fact they were making $35 a game, so they waited for the end of the year when the guy, the team would all get together, either individually or as one, where the manager would present them with something nice, and that made their year. Come on, what are they going to do with $35 a night? I mean, really?
No kidding.
And I know they work their hearts out.
They do.
No, I wanted to ask you, Jason, when away teams, when they would go on the West Coast, if you were an East Coast or a Central team, I noticed that most teams, like if you're from the East Coast, you would score first in the first inning. Now, what exactly is the mentality behind that? And is it just because of the time zone? Like, what exactly goes into that?
Oh, when we have to go across the country to play,
across the country, like to the West Coast, like scoring in the first. I noticed
it was tough. I tried to do everything on the same time that I would do in the East Coast.
Okay.
It's crazy, man. I feel like every time I went to the West Coast, and this is just me, I always feel like I got a bloody nose every time. Like it was so dry.
Yeah.
We're so used to the humidity from the East Coast, and I always felt like when I was out there, man, I was like, man, one of the days I have like a bloody nose.
Wow.
It's probably too much information, but
it's okay. We're family here.
But no, I would try to stay on the same deal because sometimes it would be hard to go to sleep. To try to get right in line with the, with that time change.
Right.
Well, you're going to be calling a nice shot right here, guys.
Oh, boy. Someone that really needs to step up. And he did right there. It's Austin Wells.
Oh, has he already hit?
Yeah, I didn't want. I get excited when it's a home run.
Jesus, I mean, what's his name? Just struck out, McMahon.
McMahon, yep.
Well, he there was a very, very bad breaking pitch.
Let's see here. Whoa, nice. I mean, that's what you do. You hang it. Remember, I was telling you the ones that we're going to hit are going to be the hangers.
Yep.
Hang it, you bang it.
Yep.
His first home run since July 25th.
But I always, I've always told, and I hear it all the time, is that, solo home runs aren't going to really beat you.
Yeah.
It's the walks, and then you get the 3-run homer or the double, or it turns into big innings. It's the walks. It's the walks. It's the walks. It drives everybody nuts. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're for the team. If you're a fan, if you're a player, if you're a coach, if you're front, it just draws everybody nuts.
I think that's something that, Boone does a great job bringing up of is we need to work the starting pitcher more. More stress pitches, as you say, Jason, walks, getting on base. That's really important.
Back in the day, nobody, you had to be out of your mind as a coach to take out Nolan Ryan or Steve Carlton,
or Siva.
Or Musina. Remember that, everybody sees that one from Moose, telling Torrey to stay in the dugout.
Get back there.
I freaking love that.
Yep.
Absolutely, I love that. That's your game. Do it. Love that shit. Now I just feel like guys are just kind of looking at the dugout to go, hey, am I coming out?
It's just the fire that you need as a player. You need to have that. And the manager needs to know the player as well.
The last guy I remember, guys, was Mike Messina.
Yeah.
He told Torrey, he said, stay there. Don't even come. Don't even think about it.
Stay there. Stay back there.
And I love that Torrey knew that it wasn't disrespect, but I mean, as a manager, I would love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gary Cole doing it to Aaron Boone against the Astros when he had that.
Right there. Bad communication.
Yep. Simpson coming on.
You got like with the shortstop coming out there that far, you gotta come in. Well, he was playing deep too. Jesus. Why is he playing that damn deep?
Yeah.
Simpson.
Well, Grissom usually pulls the ball.
Well, but even then, I'm not
field, he's not going to hit the left.
Right, but I'm not playing that deep as an off outfielder.
Right.
Yeah. Even with his speed, couldn't get there. Make up for it.
Here's the unlucky hitter.
If I'm the off outfielder and the guy hits it over my head, most likely it's going to be off the fence or a home run.
That's true.
So 90% of the balls are going to be in front of me. So play in a little bit. I mean, dang it, that was
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of baseball that pisses me off, and I see shit like this or the mental mistakes.
And as an outfielder, your first step always has to be back anyway. So you better
back or freeze. I can go either way.
Yep.
He's throwing a lot of pitches. Well, let's see. His 80th pitch is coming in 4 1/3.
Still throwing hard.
He's throwing very hard. Yeah.
And look, it's these guys aren't going to lose anything. You know what I'm saying? Like they're built and they can throw this hard pretty much the whole game. But what comes down to it is the stress pitches. That is what you got to. I mean, if he's been having to work hard a lot, or throwing more than 20 pitches an inning, then it's like I'm not worried about the velocity. I'm worried about the concentration because of the stress pitches will add up.
Oh yeah, no question about it. Absolutely. I was mentioning to you, Jason, we have this. We're going to do, being the fact that it's such a close pennant race to get to first place on the wild card. Evan and I here on Mania, we're going to be doing quite a few games now, either in the day or the nighttime. Ken from The Ugly Truth is taking care of the Yankees, but we're going to be also doing anything important to the Yankees or something really, really important to the division. So I just wanted to let you know and invite you anytime you want to come on. We would love to have you.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. And just as long as they're not against the Rays, because they can't freaking watch the game. I don't know
against who? Oh,
Rays,
I have to figure this out with my TV. I'm about to throw it. I'm just not a tech guy.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you get do you get the MLB package?
Yeah, I have the package, but since I'm in Tampa, if I'm gonna since I'm in Tampa, I can't see any Tampa Bay game, regardless.
Okay,
Ray or home, unless I get the FanDuel, and I have that, and I have it on my other TVs, but for some reason this TV I have in here, and it's a smart TV. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to call and see what's going on, but
yeah, I'm sure they could swing some. Is this an older TV or a newer?
Brand new. I got it 2 weeks ago.
Is there a way that maybe you can try to get the app or get something on the TV so that you can just log into your account from your other TVs?
So I did. I was able to do the app, but then to go in to sign in, I do the QR code, and it tells me, and I put in the make sure that the code is right.
Yeah.
And it tells me to go to hell. That's what it tells me to do.
I don't think it's telling you to go to hell, but okay.
That's how I'm reading it.
I know. I'm joking.
No, it just keeps saying I have the wrong code. I'm like, what is this?
Wrong code? Yeah, okay.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Somebody's going to get an earful when I call.
Oh, believe me, I know about that. Listen, I'm the king of lowering everybody's cable bills. Everybody comes to me.
Oh, really?
Oh, I can't believe some of the payments at $350, $325. I said, but what are you, nuts? It's a small mortgage. You're crazy. And I go on, and they just want to get rid of me. Okay, we'll lower it. Leave us alone now. I love it. I love that. Well, he's throwing hard.
Schlittler still in, looking really good out there. Bottom of the 5th inning, only at 46 pitches here.
Man, I tell you, I love that as a defender. I mean, it's when the guy, he's just attacking the zone, and you can just tell that he's got command. And I just love playing behind guys, just behind that when those pitchers, stuff's just working for him, that night.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's a good pitch.
So they have Billy.
How he took that 0-2. Wow, it was a really good pitch.
He's consistent at about 97 on the 4-seamer.
You guys like Trent Grisham's mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I call him
cool.
Inspector Trudeau.
Hey, I guarantee he's saying I'm having a good year. Stay with it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody says, baseball players aren't superstitious.
Oh,
we
they
are. Routines. We like routines.
100% they're superstitious.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, how do you feel about that beard rule change that the Yankees had this year?
The what's that? I don't like it.
The beard rule, yeah.
I don't like it. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why change? You're the Yankees. Yeah. I think it's stupid. If I think somebody was saying that it was kind of an issue, somebody coming to sign or something like that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
It's called being a team player. It is what it is,
Well, some players didn't want to come here because they didn't want to shave the beard off.
That is the dumbest freaking reason in the world. Then I would say, good. Your ass doesn't need to be here.
Yeah, honestly, that was.
I wouldn't want him on my team. Be honest with you. I'm like, if you're not going to be a team player,
right.
Again, I would say we all had to shave our heads. Fine.
Yep.
How do you hit that?
I don't see them going back on the policy, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, that was a good. I get it. I like it.
They're still corporate.
And I'm glad they don't do these freaking City Connect bullshit uniforms.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
Don't get me started.
I don't like them at all.
Yeah. No, these are the Yankees. This is a classic organization. You don't need to try to change the jersey just for more attention.
I felt like we didn't have that when I played, but I enjoyed when we did the old school jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like an ode, to the old school, and I really liked it. But
I always liked the Phillies pinstripe ones.
Love them.
I love that one. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Even like the Mets, the original one. They play the black ones, the blue ones, this one. Come on. Where's your identity?
Exactly.
Crazy. Absolutely insane.
Well, Schlittler here, 55 pitches here in the 5th.
That curveball. I always felt regardless, it didn't matter about speed of the pitcher, but if he was able to get his out pitch over for a strike when he needed to, then that's a different deal. Like you're like, all right, this is we gotta manufacture some shit today.
Exactly. It's another out there.
2003 when so the Marlins, they had a really good staff. They had Beckett. That was the year they won the World Series. Beckett. They had AJ. What's his name?
Burnett.
Yeah, Burnett. Dontrell. They had Pavano. I think they had. Damn it, man, I'm just The big righties. All he threw was.
Oh, I know. I can see him pitching right now too. Oh,
the Dodgers.
yes.
But so, anyways, those guys, especially if AJ and Beckett had their curveball working and they were throwing it for strike, or when they wanted to throw it for a strike, then you're like, that was a tough one.
Yeah, Blaze, I saw that. I was actually watching the game. The Diamondbacks, Troy Lovello is the guy that, he doesn't play around. He's a tough manager. And if his third base coach makes a mistake like they did today, I mean, they won the game, but ultimately it did cost them a run in that inning. But
wait a minute, this was today?
Yeah, today they fired their third base coach. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Why can't Aaron Boone do the same and remove Luis? Is he not making good decisions?
Well,
Rojas.
Well, you know what's crazy? The only time, that I need my third base coach, right? The only time is if I'm on first, or if I hit a triple, or it's going to be a triple down the right field line that I don't know where the right fielder is. That's it. If he's got the ball, if he was able to get a good carom or something like that, that's the only time. But I am pissed off if he tells me to hold up. Like, I don't want to score, no matter what.
Right. It's the attention to detail. It's pointing to where the ball is. Okay, the ball came into the left field. The cutoff man here. There's the ball. There's the ball. That's all you need. And to tell them the ball went over here. Okay, here's the deepest part of the park. You need to score here or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember in Philly, John Vukovic was our third base coach.
Oh, yeah.
God forbid he made a mistake. I mean, the fans were just, jumping on it. And a lot of times it was the player. It was the player's mistake, either a lack of hustle or just not doing what he should have been doing. And shit, man, they get an earful. And then the player would get an earful after the game too.
Well, Rojas, I can say he's definitely a better third base coach than Phil Nevin. I didn't like him very much.
You didn't like Nevin?
No.
It was like
I like Nevin as a player. I mean, I don't know him. I didn't know him as a coach. And third base, it's a tough. You got to be really, really involved. You got to know just as much as the manager.
You know who was good? Larry Boa.
Oh, yeah. Boa. I mean, he was my manager my first 3 years in the big league.
I was just going to say, what'd you think of Larry Boa?
I tell you what, he was tough to play for, but he was probably the smartest manager that I played for. So, I wasn't a starter, or I wasn't an everyday guy in Philly my first 4 years, but my first 3 years, Boa was the manager. So I was fourth outfielder, pinch hitter, double switch guy. But I would always walk down and just kind of listen to the coaches and see what's going on to see if I get it, like what are they thinking? Are they thinking about double switching, a possible pinch hit? And just trying to listen and see what's going on, trying to learn the game. And it was amazing. He was 2-3 innings ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just the baseball knowledge that he had was awesome. And like I said, he was a tough manager. I wish every young guy or every rookie first, second year could play for him. I mean, he demanded everything was old school. Like, if you run it out, everything. If not, I mean, the Philly fans would boo the shit out of you. I mean, I'm assuming that New York fans would do the same thing. Fans.
Oh, yeah.
And they should. Damn right they should. I learned a lot. You got some accountability real quick. You didn't run it out.
Yep.
They're jumping down your shit, as they should.
Another third base coach that was excellent was Willie Randolph.
Oh, okay.
Always had a lot of respect for him. I interviewed him a few times, and he actually did a baseball show for me on radio in Brooklyn, New York. And he's what a guy, an absolute gem.
He looks like a nice guy. I mean, he does just a down to earth. He looks like a player's coach.
Yes.
You want a good mix though. You got to have a good mix. being a manager, you got to be able to manage your players. I mean, not just the game, but the players.
And he also always had a good double play combination because he had Bucky Dent.
Yep.
He had quite a few people that he worked very well with. So, that was. And I'll tell you another guy, going back a little bit more, who still, just a really, really cool guy, Roy White.
I remember that name. Absolutely.
Yeah, Roy White played left field for the Yankees in the dismal days, but he did win 2 World Series with the Yankees, and he was a great left fielder. Didn't have a good arm, but he made up for it. He was a switch hitter, clutch hitter, got to everything that he can get to. He is a gentleman, period. So, there's a lot of people you come across, but these are aces. They really are.
How's Jazz doing?
Swings and everything. I get cuckoo on him, but
what's he complaining for? He's got that shin guard on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He fouled one off his foot. Looked like it hit him pretty hard.
How hard? Look, I had to wear at AAA. My manager was throwing to me. He was a left-hander, and me being a right-hander, sometimes he would cut it. He didn't mean to, and I was just lazy. One time, I hit it right off my ankle.
Oh!
And ever since then, I had to wear a shin guard. I didn't want to feel that pain again. That was oh my god, and I never did it again. Even with the shin guard, never even came into play.
Chef Nix asked you, Jason, was there any rumors that you ever heard of that you might be traded to the Yanks?
Yes, when Larry Boa was there, I think there was some talk. Yeah, being an extra outfielder, not an everyday guy, but close, but being an extra outfielder there. I know there was talks about it, and I was pumped. And I had a good relationship with Boa, and he was always straightforward with me, and I felt he truthful with everything he said to me. Even if I didn't like it, tell me. I don't give a shit. If I suck, tell me I suck. That's fine. I'll figure out how not to suck. And so he said there was a lot of talks, and he said it feel like it was pretty close. But either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, it would have been awesome to play for the Yankees. But other than that, I think I ended up going to
Cleveland.
Cleveland, because I got traded in 2005 in the off season before the 2006 season. To the Yankees from the Phillies.
Yeah, because the Yankees they had Matsui out there. They had either Damon, an aging Bernie Williams. Who else was out there?
And Gardner wasn't there yet, was he?
Who?
Gardner, Brett. 2008
he started.
That was 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I believe the other outfielder was Mondesi in 2005. 4-3 around that area.
Okay. I mean, it definitely wasn't for a starter. I mean, I know that you just extra guy, spot starting here and there. That was kind of my role.
Yeah. You're going to see a nice play here.
No. I'd like it. I need to go ahead and bet through you, right?
That's right.
Which, hey, how about these 2 Indians or Guardians guys getting busted for the betting?
That's horrible. It's horrible.
Stupid. Absolutely.
I mean, you're going to get caught. I mean, are you serious?
Why do it? I mean, but it was on baseball, I'm assuming, right? I mean, it had to be.
Yeah.
I don't really know the details too much, but.
Well, what about the closer when he turned around and he said, "Hey, I'm not blowing games without you giving me any money." How do you say that and don't think you're going to get caught? I mean, oh my God, yes, please. kidding me?
I mean,
It's crazy.
you can't make this shit up.
No, you can't. You can't.
Can't
What
fix
about
stupid.
what's his name blowing his whole career, Wanda Franco?
Oh,
Now for what? For what? He was he could have been an incredible, one of the greatest shortstop probably. I mean,
He was a really good talent.
yeah, and absolutely killed the Yankees. Absolutely. But really, I mean, come on. I mean, what? Why do these players think that they're not going to
above the law, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
right. So many betting apps nowadays. I mean, it's so easy for people to find out your information and your data, and for you to do stuff like that, it's just really insane how players would do that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you, Jason, would you lead, depending on the pitch count, and heaven forbid I say about the
Don't say it, but
Euro, right.
No, don't say it.
there is
Would you,
No,
would you-
nothing. It's really fun watching him pitch.
hmm
You know, I hate to say it as a hitter, but it is. I mean, this guy's got a great arm. He's got. I mean, his stuff looks electric.
oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I haven't seen really any good swings off him.
Here's another one for you. What about Robus throwing the bat at the pitcher the other day? What do you think of that?
And then appealing it.
Appealing it? He's lucky he sees another game.
No kidding. I mean,
God
but
forbid he hit him in the head.
did you? What about the pitch that he got? He had hit him in the freaking chest, and he swung at it. I've never seen that shit before. How do you swing at that pitch? The ball was like hit him right here in the middle of the chest.
Well, that's the end of that inning. Next.
Fuller.
I guess, Jason, you're gonna have to stay with us.
I know. I was getting ready to get off right here.
Yeah, no, I mean, we totally understand, but you gotta. I'm telling you, you're nothing but good luck for us. You got to come back.
No, it's the team. It's all the team.
No, it was you coming on the first time. You changed everything. I'm convinced. Totally convinced.
Right. Hey, fans or baseball players, we're not superstitious, right?
No. You think I'm changing my shirt until they lose? Are you kidding?
I'm trying to think what I did. I think, if I had a good game, I would put everything on the exact same way I put on the day before. Shoes, I mean, the way I would tie my shoe, it was like weird shit, Hey, whatever it took,
Yeah.
If it, if I was, if I'm seeing the ball well and I want to do the exact same shit. Then if I'm not, then I put my bat in timeout. I do things differently.
How about eating?
Routes. I would take different routes to the, to the stadium.
Oh yeah.
I just play different music. Just different shit.
We all have it, and if anybody tells me they don't, that's a big fan, they're lying. I mean, I know I do it. There's no question about it. Even as far as shaving, like I got to shave the same way I remembered how I shaved. It's just nuts.
It's good, absolutely. Whatever it takes, right, for the team. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
That's what I feel like that we need more of. And I don't know how it's going, but I feel like that's what we need more of. And, I was always taught when I came up that it's the team first. I tell my guys now, if you think selfish, like, hey, I got a guy in scoring position here, less than 2 outs, or maybe I got, second and third. I said, instead of just trying to focus on getting the guy in from third, sometimes we'll go, man, if I hit a double here, I got 2 RBIs. That's selfish thinking. And I always believe in baseball gods. I mean, that's not a real thing, but I'm just saying, I feel like there's baseball gods. And if I have a selfish thought that they're going to let me have it, like, can't have a selfish thought. I don't know. It's just the way I think sometimes.
Now, did you ever like giving yourself up to move the runner over to third if there's
Absolutely. I was the number 2 hole hitter when I played every day in 06. And of course, our leadoff hitter was Grady Sizemore, and this son of a bitch was hitting 30 homers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, great, because that gets me a chance just to hit, because if he got on, he was a good candidate to run anyways. And I would let hey man, let me know if you feel good about stealing off this guy, I'll let you steal. If not, I'll bunt, or I'll try to hit you over. Whatever I could for the team. Absolutely. I mean, I don't give a shit about if I do my job and I help the team, in a better position, or help the team win, that's all it's about.
100%.
That's the way I came up. That's the way I was taught the game.
That's the right way.
And that's because I had veteran guys that were around, okay, and they were teaching the young guys, hey, young guys, you shut your mouth, you listen, and you play hard. And you might be invited after the game for a beer. You might. So when I started, and that's when I started to learn, because we all sat around, or at least the veteran guys, and I got a chance to get into those circles, those talks, and they would talk about situations in the game, and I'm just sitting there and just listening and soaking everything in. And that's what I'm saying. I think nowadays guys just don't sit around and talk about different situations in the game. I can't tell you how much I learned.
Oh, I could imagine. Do you ever consider yourself going back on the field? I mean, obviously as a coach or whatever.
Well, yeah, obviously as a coach. But I mean, if anything, it would be, I would only do probably big leagues. I mean, I would be player development would be my deal. And I was player development with the Nationals in 2013. They had me with the rookie ball team. And a lot of what I was doing was talking to the younger guys about their approach, whether it's in, defense, whether it's base running, hitting, and really, really enjoyed what I did there. I really enjoyed, and they really had me with the rookie ball team. And then they said, because we started doing well, or the players started doing well, and they sent me to the rest of the teams in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And what was nice is that I had probably a lot of pitchers come up to me and talk to me like, hey, what are they looking for? What are you looking for as a big leaguer? And I'm like, don't give the hitter any credit. Throw the freaking ball down the middle. You're not going to sit here and hit his mitt every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Attack the zone. The more freaking pitches that I see, the better chance I have. So, but I really enjoyed that. I just couldn't do that family situation. I had to be back in Tampa. And so that's why I opened up the big league approach. And my cages, again, are like 8 minutes from Steinbrenner Field. And I've worked with a couple of Yankee guys. And it's hilarious that when I did, they would ask me, they would come in and say, hey, man, I need to work on my swing. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't need to work on your swing. And we would talk. We talk situations, talk about whatever they last played and their pitches and what their approach was and how we could change, or how could we have a better, more consistent, confident plate approach.
Right.
Okay, you don't need to work on your swing. You know how to hit. That's exactly what I want to tell all these guys. You guys know how to hit. You got to believe that you can hit. A lot of times you just don't believe that you can hit.
So,
and I did the same thing. I went through the exact same stuff.
Wow. I'm getting in the text that's saying, Joe, we don't want to ask any questions because you know why. Oh, come on, man. It's not every day that he comes on here. Oh, my God.
I know that I'm going to have to get going, but, I know like you were talking about, Booney. I was, teammates with Booney for 2 years, one in Cleveland and one in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got, I read, whatever. I'm on X or, you just see in social media, but that's a tough job.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You win, you're good. If you lose, we got to get rid of you. I mean, it just is what it is. And that comes with the territory. But he's one of the smartest baseball guys I ever played with. I mean, he grew up in the clubhouse. He really did. He's a good people person. And I think the players respect him. It's just, I always feel like the manager of the team is only as good as the leader of the team. And whoever that leader is, like the clubhouse leader. I mean, when I was coming up, I was more feared of letting down my teammates than the manager. Not necessarily. I'm trying to make a point here. Yeah. Is that it's the leaders of the team, like that's who I would answer to. Right. Although Boa, he'd let you have it.
Oh yeah, Boa would definitely,
and rightfully so. Though I mean, I'm like, hey, that's fine. I just think nowadays, guys in general, or players in general, a little bit more sensitive. But you got to have some criticism. I mean, you got to be able to take some criticism in order to be a better player and open yourself up.
Yeah.
And, they always talk about that to the old school and the new school where you can't say that, you can't do that. I mean, I don't know what all this shit changed for, but and that's why I credit I was lucky coming up in the Philly system. They did it the right way. A lot of ex-players around. And, and again, I learned from my teammates. I learned more about this game from my teammates or about me hitting than I did it with any coach. And I'm not going against the coaches. I'm just saying my teammates were my best coaches.
Right. You're right. 100%. But no, I Jason, just thank you so much. I know I would love to talk to you for the next 10 hours. I know your time's limited.
I really enjoy it. I love the game. This is what I know. I'm still learning too. And I know you got some very smart fans. You guys are very smart. You got some very smart fans. I can learn from you guys as well too. Nobody knows.
We are expecting you to come in, and I'm going to be sending you every time we do whatever game. And if you're interested in coming on, please do. And whatever, because you just make the stream brighter, and we love your knowledge, and we really appreciate you. We really do.
I tell you again, it's fun, and being able to just comment, I guess from a player's perspective, and hopefully to educate, you guys, the fans. But again, like I said, there's some smart fans out there that really, really got a good idea.
No, you're right. You're right. Well,
thank you so much.
Way too. There's some the other way, but
yeah,
it is what it is. But that's the same thing. You got good players, you got bad players.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're more than welcome to stay and come anytime you want. Also, before you go, I just want to let you know we have decided here on November 11th we're going to salute our heroes, and everybody that it's just been fantastic and served, and so we're making a special NY Mania show for our heroes, and if you would
love to be part of that, yes,
we would appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We will definitely if you have any stories, if you have any person you want to salute or somebody, just let us know. We'll probably stream it across, or you want to bring somebody on, by all means. I want to give a big thank you to everybody that's protecting us, have protected us. Absolutely. So I'm inviting you right now. If you can make a little time, we'll let everybody know the time, but everybody's very excited on November, and it's Veterans Day is the day to do it.
That's right. Yep. That's right. Absolutely. I'd be honored to do it.
Yep. That'd be great. And we'll be in touch with you. And, if you don't mind the texting, listen, we're doing this game. And whenever you want to come on, by all means, that would be great.
No problem at all. Like I told you the other day, feel free. Obviously I'll get to you when I get to you, or, however it works out, because I do my, my lessons, 4 or 5 days of the week. But no, I really enjoy this, and I appreciate it. And again, just before I sign off, the name of my company is called the Big League Approach. It's I have 2 indoor cages. I do the hitting and the fielding. I have another ex-major league pitcher that does the pitching, and just trying to get kids to teach them about the game, to teach them the ins and outs up here, really to use their head and get them to their next level. That's the bottom line. What I'm trying to do is just trying to educate them and put them in a good situation for them.
Yes, and we are putting something together and nice for you on NY Yankee Mania. So we're going to do whatever we can to help you out.
You got it.
Even if they just call you for advice or something. At least we know that they came to you with all heart.
Yep. Keep up the great work. You're doing a great job.
We thank you so much.
The beautiful thing about the internet is I do virtual lessons as well.
Yeah,
I'll do them with my pro guys, my college kids, and really had a lot of success. And it's a lot. It's a lot mental. There's a lot of mental approach talk to it, dealing with the negatives in this game, which is pretty much every time you get on that field. The failures, you have to be able to manage it. And that's the difference between major leaguers and everybody else, is that they're able to, deal with the failures and move on and not let that distract them.
Right. Exactly.
That's the difference.
If you hit 300, you're a Hall of Famer. You can fail 70% of the time, you're a Hall of Famer. So, but
crazy. You got to be cuckoo to play this game.
Yep.
And you got to be cuckoo to be a catcher. I don't care what you tell me. You got to be cuckoo to be a catcher. Well, you know what?
Hey, I appreciate it. Good luck to the Yanks. And thank you guys again for having me on. Evan, nice meeting you. I appreciate it. You did a great job.
Meeting you, Jason.
Great job.
Thank you so much for coming on. Keep doing great work with your hitting academy and your lessons. You're fantastic. It was great to talk to a former player. So keep up the great work.
You got it. Thank you. See you guys.
See you soon. Thank you. Have a great night. You and your family. All right.
Wow. That was great, Joe.
Well, everyone, I thank you for, understanding. We had, having a former player here. Nobody knew we were going to, possibly have a no-hitter perfect game here, guys. But
come on, guys, give us a break.
Yeah, you got to understand. I mean, it's not every day you have a former player who played this game and was pretty decent at it. And he was a good right-handed hitter, let me tell you. But Evan, go ahead. Now you're down to the nitty-gritty. Do the play-by-play, my friend. Go ahead.
All right, Joe. Well, unfortunately, the perfect game is now over as Chandler Simpson got on base with a single to lead off the 7th. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, we have Brandon Lau up to bat, third hitter for the Rays. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 3-1 count from Schlittler, who has pitched magnificently in this game. 3-1 pitch coming up to Lau, and he walks him. So first and second, 1 out for the Rays, and we don't want Boone to have a quick trigger finger here. We want him to let Schlittler work through this and keep going.
Well, you got David Bednar, Luke Weaver, and Deval all pretty cool, all ready. So, they have first and second, 1 out. How many pitches does he have up there? The screen is very, very small on that. Now it's all right. 81 pitches.
81, right. So he could still work out of this, but, you want him to figure out how to work in this situation. And it's a good matchup right now with Caminero. So, and you have the bullpen if you need to use it, Booney. So, don't be afraid.
Chef Nick, thank you for understanding. This was an interview and a watch of the game. It's not every day that we, that all of us get this. So, sorry about that. I know there was a comment or two. Hey, what about the game? Don't worry, we had our eyes on it, and it's not an apology. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yep, absolutely, Joe. I'm definitely not asleep, guys. I'm listening. I'm taking in as much as I can. So, don't think like that. Here's Caminero up to bat here. Cleanup hitter for the Rays, 0 for 2 tonight. As the first pitch is outside, the count is 1-0. Need Schlittler to keep attacking here with his fastball, using his off speed. Try to stay in the zone, be aggressive here. Caminero batting 255 on the season. As Jason mentioned, good power and really good. If he has a good approach, he can be an all-star. That's definitely can happen. The 1-0 pitch is low and outside, 2-0. So Schlittler losing it a little bit here in the 7th inning. Come on, Schlittler, keep your composure and keep attacking. Schlittler at 83 pitches. He's been doing a good job of keeping his pitch count low here in the game, but in this inning it's gotten up a lot. The 2-0 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-1. Really great fastball there, Joe.
That's excellent.
Got to keep attacking just like that. Caminero is the home run leader behind Aaron Judge with 35 homers. Shows you how much of a difference there is between Raleigh, Judge, and then Caminero, who's coming on to be a good player with the Rays. 2-1 pitches up and away, and the count is 3-1.
I have Dennis. A feeling if he walks somebody, he's going.
Yeah, Dennis looks like he might be a little bit out of his limit here, as he's not used to going this far into games, and he's had only 86 pitches once, and that was his last start. So let's see if he can bounce back. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed by Caminero. Really, really great fastball, 99 miles per hour. Not afraid to pitch him inside there. So that's what he needs to do here on this 3-2 count. Here comes
it's amazing, like how all of a sudden the pitch count just flies, right? Goes right. It was low, and now it's, basically normal for the inning.
It does. It's a good job by the Rays too of having Schlittler work in this inning. Keeping a lot of high stress pitches. When the walks accumulate like that, the pitch count rises up more than they even think about it. So it's important for the offensive team to work with the pitcher. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. As that one is popped up, please stay in play. Will it stay in play? And Wells will not make the catch as that one goes into the stands. So the 3-2 pitch will be coming again from Schlittler. Yeah. Schlittler utilizing his fast arsenal here with fastball, a cutter. Using a good slider too when he has to. We saw him use some of his secondary pitches early in the count to help him get ahead. But right now would be a good time to fire one right by Caminero as he's looking to be aggressive here on 3-2 count. Big pitch in this game, guys. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Schlittler uses the cutter for his 8th strikeout of the night. Big out there, Joe. 2 away here.
Excellent.
Get one more.
8 strikeouts tonight. Career high, baby. Career high.
Yeah, Richard, I agree. The humidity can definitely wear down some of these pitchers. We saw Rodon last night. He was sweating a lot. Yeah, Dennis, that was really the perfect pitch there. Well, here's Josh Lowe for the Rays, the 5th hitter, hitting .271, their second baseman. It's one of those guys that the Rays have consistently kept there in their lineup for the past 3-4 years. First pitch is fouled away. The count is 0-1. It went off the umpire's mask. We'll give him a little bit of time. The Yankees have a fully loaded bullpen for this game, as they used De Los Santos last night and Tim Hill. So high leverage guys should be warming up, and we're going to need them for this one. We don't have an off day until after we play the White Sox, I believe. So we're going to need the starting pitchers to go deep, and Schlittler has definitely done a great job tonight. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Schlittler, as that one is outside. Count is now 1-1.
Well, it's a debate whether you take him out or not, but he looks ready to go, and why not let him finish it?
Yeah, I think after this inning, he should
Oh,
definitely
after
be
the
done.
inning, no matter what.
Yeah, but right now, you let him finish it.
I mean, or if this guy gets on, I
If he
would say
gets
he's
on,
coming out.
if he gets on, you could definitely have a debate about it. But I think Boone would most likely go to the bullpen, but we'll see. That pitch just missed on the outside corner, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Good location there. Couldn't get low to swing and miss. The count is 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch as the runner on second takes off for third, as that would be a stolen base. So the runner from second, Chandler Simpson, advances to third. The runner on first stays put. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. And nobody was covering third, so there was no chance anyway to get Simpson there. But I mean, why not do a double steal? You have a chance to tie the game if you do that. So I don't know, but Kevin Cash is the manager, not us. So what can we say? Especially with a really speedy guy like Simpson, you can do a lot with that. Here comes the 3-1 pitch from Schlittler. Come on, bear down here. Here's the pitch, and that one is swung on and missed.
99.
Oh, he's getting stronger. He's not getting weaker.
99-mile-an-hour fastball, guys.
And you're right, Joe. He does look like Garrett Cole a little bit. He has the mentality, too, of a Garrett Cole.
Just the hair alone in the back.
Just missing the beard. He's starting to grow it a little bit.
Yeah.
While Yankee fans get on their feet here at George M. Steinbrenner Field, Tampa Bay. 3-2 pitch coming up. Here's the pitch, and that one is outside. Schlittler walks Josh Lowe to load the bases here in the 7th inning. Decisions for the Yankees. Do they stick with him? Do they go to the bullpen?
No, it looks like they're going to the bullpen.
Here comes Aaron Boone taking Schlittler out of the game here at 95 pitches. And you got to give it up for him. A really, really great outing. Let's hope that whoever comes in, Luke Weaver will be coming in. Let's hope he can get out of this inning so Schlittler can get the win and not give up any earned runs.
Well, he showed us a lot, man. He's the GOAT of the game, no question about that.
Start of the game tonight for sure. Only his 7th start of the year. He had a 9.34 ERA coming in, 30 strikeouts. Let's hope he can get his 2nd win on the year and lower that ERA a little bit. Yeah, Cam, definitely a keeper for sure.
Oh, he is a keeper, no question about that. I mean, listen, God willing, the Yankees are going to have a nice staff next year, guys.
Yeah, let's think about that.
Think about it.
Really strong rotation. Garrett Cole, Max Fried, Rodon, Heel, and Schlittler. And Will Warren, too.
Yep.
So that's
the one area that they really don't have to worry about, believe us, so far, let's not rock the boat, will be pitching on both ends. But if they want to get a little bit more rich, they'll get one of the good relievers because, they are losing like three relievers in the bullpen.
right.
But not anybody that we traded for. So we're ready. We're locked and loaded as far as that's concerned. And it's nice that once in a while, Evan, that our winters, we only have to worry about a couple of things, not 20 things. Last year, you had to worry about Soto. You had to worry about, and because that was going to change the metric of the team. So they had a good plan in place. That was the thing.
Exactly.
So 6 2/3. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you can keep going.
6 2/3 and 1 hit. And 9 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts?
8 strikeouts, yep. Really efficient, really good night from Schlittler tonight.
And he's getting experience for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably go 6-man rotation, probably from June on, not in April, because you have the rainouts, you have days off. I would probably do that. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. You get more depth. It can't hurt at all. You need And it's good because if you have them starting, then if a player or if a pitcher doesn't do very well in a playoff outing, you can put that guy in, and he could be your bulk guy for the remainder of the game and keep them in the game for sure. Here's Luke Weaver taking over in the bottom of the 7th inning. Would love to get this out right here. Give Schlittler no earned runs on a great start tonight and give him hopefully another win if the Yankees can hold on to this 2-0 lead. First pitch was a swing and a miss. Count 0-1 on the 6th hitter for the Rays. I think it's the 7th hitter, Hunter Fiducia, young player for the Rays. Has only appeared in 12 at-bats this season, or 14 games, 2 with the Dodgers and 12 with the Rays. So not a big contributor, but see how he does here. 0-2 count on Fiducia. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Luke Weaver. Sets, delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. He gone.
He gone. He gone. He gone.
Huge strikeout there from Weaver. As Cam Schlittler is really happy over there in the dugout.
I'm doing the Italian dance.
Like you just saw a big bowl of ravioli.
Bacon macaroni. Maybe I'll go make a nicer cup of Lavazza coffee.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grind the espresso grinds now. Oh man, nothing like it.
Nothing like freshly made coffee. Well, great outing for Schlittler, as hopefully he'll get credited for the win after we win this game and no earned runs, so that will lower his ERA. Really great job.
Yes. Let's do a little scoreboard watching, my friend. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. All right. Whatever comes up will be okay. All right. So we have the Royals lead the Texas Rangers 3-2, mid-6. The Twins 2-2 at the A's 7th inning. The Cubs lead the Brewers 3-1 at the end of 5. The Rockies lead the Dodgers 2-0 in the 4th. And still to come, the Reds and the Angels and the Giants and the Padres. Finals, Pittsburgh 2-1 over Toronto. That was heard right here on NY Yankee Mania. The Phillies 11-2 over the Mariners. The Tigers 7-2 over the Astros. The Nationals beat the Mets 5-4. The Marlins beat the Cardinals 6-2. The Braves beat the White Sox 1-0. And the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Cleveland Guardians final in 10, 3-2. So little by little, the Yankees, a little bit more breathing room, like I've been saying on all the morning shows. Breathing room, breathing room, breathing room, breathing room, breathing room. That's all we need.
Yep. The Red Sox didn't play today, so we can get another half a game on them.
Well, the Red Sox will lose tomorrow.
Oh, that's for sure. We're gonna beat their butts. Sure. Here's Austin Wells, big home run in tonight's game, gave us that 2-0 lead. He will lead off.
He got a hit, guys. He got a hit.
1 for 2 tonight. 1-1 count on Wells.
I stuffed the Manigotti according to Ultra Cowboy.
Ooh.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. It goes into that tummy.
You've made a freshly made pasta before, I assume, right?
Duh. Am I Italian?
That's a dumb question. I probably shouldn't have asked.
I'm only kidding. Of course I have.
Yeah.
We used to make it in the bakery all the time.
Really good stuff. 1-2 count here on Wells.
Here comes the pitch. A belly itch.
Pitch is outside. This new pitcher in for the Rays is Griffin Jacks, guy that they traded for from the Minnesota Twins at the deadline.
Didn't you want this guy? Who was the one that wanted Griffin? Was it you?
I don't think it was me. Was it Ken or Jonathan?
I don't know. I think it might have been Jonathan.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense because Griffin Jack's having a pretty good season. Even though he's 1-6, it's not really his fault because he was on the Twins. 57 games, 4.70 ERA, 79 strikeouts. So a big strikeout guy for Jack says proves it right there, as well as foul tips that one into the glove of the catcher Fiducia for the first out. Now, why are you swinging so big with the 2 strikes? I hate that. Just try to foul the pitch off.
Because that's what he does.
What he does.
Richard, my favorite Italian cookie is the rainbow cookies. Chocolate, green, red, jam in between. I used to love making those.
Here's Trent Grisham. Provided us with the first run of the game on a solo home run back in the first. 0-1 count here on Grisham. Takes that one outside. Count is a 1-1. Yeah, Bryce, he requested a trade. Yep. Here comes the pitch. As that one hits, Grisham hits that one in the air to right field deep. Going back as the right fielder on the track at the wall. See ya later, Trent Grisham.
Wouldn't want to be ya now.
Trent Grisham with another home run. 2 on
That's
the day.
another million. That's another million. That's another million. That's another million.
3-0 lead.
They better not take him out of that leadoff spot.
Nope.
Dominguez, he's nuts. He's a little kid playing a little kid's game, you know?
Needs to keep that mustache. Don't ever change. Here's Ben Rice. Now one is a called strike from Jax. 0-1.
Oh, yeah, Richard. Rainbow cookies in New York City are like $20 a pound now.
Everything's gone really high. Here's the pitch to Ben Rice as he hits that one through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Nice single right there from Ben Rice. Run on first, one out for the captain, Aaron Judge.
Ultra Cowboy says Evan needs to get hype like that just launched the New Girls Gone Wild DVD.
You just wait until if we beat the Red Sox, you'll see it for sure.
Do you do a striptease?
Do what? No. I don't do that.
The new power hitter.
Yep.
Grishbaum.
Frank Grisham, just he's really make a name for himself here on the Yankees. Ever since last
year, it's a contract year, baby. That's why.
I've seen people say, "Oh, it's the Trent Grisham trade instead of the Juan Soto trade," which I could see why people are now saying that.
Oh boy, our boy's in. Jose.
Yep. Caballero in the pinch run for Ben Rice. The pitch to Judge here from Jax. As that one, that could have been crushed. It was right down the middle. 0-1. Hey, Ali. Welcome to the stream.
Ali Baba. How you doing, Ali?
Remember, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of variety here.
Man, he is fast.
Caballero steals second easily. Reaches the base in no time.
He reminds me of the late, great Ricky Henderson, man. He can run.
Oh. Would be nice to get
another. Yeah, Richard, I know. 40-0. You said it.
40-0. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And Judge lifts that one in the air to right field. Coming in is the right fielder Lowe. And he makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Guys, remember, everyone, I did answer the question before. We will have a post-game show with Evan, myself, and maybe 1 or 2 other people jumping in. If you just to go over a few things. We could talk and get you ready for the Red Sox series. But first, we got to win this game.
Yep, for sure. Got to take care of business against the Rays and hopefully carry momentum to the Red Sox series. Here's Cody Bellinger, cleanup hitter, 1 for 3 on the night. Made that bad mental mistake in the inning where Jazz lined out and then he threw him out at third, but it's all right. We have a 3-0 lead. Let's hope it stays. Pitch to Bellinger is outside. The count is 1-1. And Bellinger, a player that we have to try to keep over. I wouldn't mind if we kept Grisham, but if it's one or the other, I would prefer Cody Bellinger, and I think everyone else here thinks the same. Tone of your channel, yeah, exactly, Richard. It's crazy how much a difference.
Everybody's happy, but nobody's subscribing. Do we have to go back to losing? Guys, come on, you got to subscribe here. I want to get to that 500 so we can give away some nice moolah.
The 2-1 pitch, that was definitely not a strike, but the umpire calls it way inside there.
Borderline. Very, 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 very borderline.
I mean, I just hate that. You're not calling that pitch all night. I mean, come on. What are you going to call that for right now? ABS. ABS. Here comes the pitch to Bellinger. 2-2 here on the top of the 8th. And he strikes him out swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees lead 3-0. Yeah. Well, another home run from Trent Grisham puts us up 3-0.
Trent, as Ken from The Ugly Truth says, it is Trent Gishbaum. Evan, you want to say what we are doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I miss you. Tomorrow.
Guys, tomorrow we will be calling the New York Mets against the Washington Nationals. You guys want more play-by-plays? Well, we're going to give it to you here at NY Yankee Mania. So,
and then from there, you guys go to the Ken the Ugly's Truth, and you listen to the Yankees and the Red Sox. And I don't want to hear that this is a Yankee channel. Why are we doing the Mets? Everybody's welcome here. That's number one. Number two, it's the game. It's one game that we've been requested to do, and I listen to request. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate it. Anybody else has a comment of what you would like for us to broadcast? We'd be more than happy to do it. But that's what we like to do. We do have some Met fans that are on the channel. And it just so happens that it's about time. I mean, that we do a Met national game. Nothing wrong with that. And that leads into Ken the Ugly Truth's play-by-play of the Yankees and the Red Sox. So it whets your appetite a little bit. And trust me, there'll be quite a few more with a lot more. There's not really that much tomorrow that will give you that, say, well, it's not really anything for the Yankees. But we still want to do the play-by-play for you and get you ready for everything else.
And we'll still talk about the Yankees, guys. It's not like we're just going to completely abandon them. If you guys want us to talk a little bit about the game tomorrow during the play-by-play, we will definitely do that. We just want to try to reach a larger audience. And, you guys love the play-by-plays. We're going to try to give you guys more of what you want so that we reach more viewers, more demographic.
We're trying, Dennis. We're having a whole new system put in about a week or so. It's very tough on the system. Unfortunately, that is had here. It's not it's not compatible, and it would take a lot of work. So that's why we try to do the updates as much as we can, and we will be getting that. We were strolling things today's game. Thanks to Ken the Ugly Truth, he was putting some stuff up for us, which was very, very, very cool. If you look at that stream, you'll take a look at it.
Yep. Well, here's Luke Weaver in the bottom of the 8th. Continuing on from the 7th inning, the last out that he got was with the bases loaded. He got that big strikeout. 0-2 count here on Jake Mangum, the Rays center fielder, hitting .227 on the season.
Thank you, Richard, for the words.
Thanks, Richard. Yeah, for sure. I definitely can bowl. If you guys want evidence, just talk to Joe, and he'll show you.
Oh yeah, I definitely will show you. It was amazing.
Yeah, used to be wooden lanes. They used to have different balls. There wasn't much variety back then. Obviously, the bowling alleys were different too. So, but nowadays it's very modernized. But yeah,
It is Paulie Goldschmidt is at first base, guys.
Goldschmidt replaces Rice, probably for defense. Weaver gets a ground out there, so there's one out here in the 8th, and that will bring up the Rays 9-hitter, Bob Seymour.
Oh, Ollie, that's very, very, very nice. Let's give him
Hey.
He just subscribed and he gave a like. Thanks, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate
Ollie,
you.
what would you like to see? Since you're new, what would you like to see on the stream? What game would you like us to do for the stream, other than the Yankee games? Let's hear from people.
Yep.
Sean Browning. Hey, Sean Browning, if you are home, we would like you to come on for the post-game show if you'd like to come on, man.
1-1 count here on Seymour. Yep, Richard, I agree. Nowadays, there's all these oil patterns and stuff like that. It's crazy. Oh, that one's hit in the air to right field and deep, and that one is gone. A home run for Bob Seymour as he puts the Rays on the board with a solo home run, and it's 3-1 Yankees.
Yeah, we'll give them one. That's it.
Well, that's hopefully all Weaver will give up here, and we need to get this win tonight. So buckle down and don't let anything else up. Yeah, Richard duck pins. Yep. They used to do it by hand, replace those. No machines back then, but nowadays they just break all the time. So, what's the point? You can literally hear the machine spinning and spinning. It's like, just do it the old way, but they'll never do that. Investing in new technology, yes. Well, here is the who was this? Tristan Gray. Apparently, he's now the 9-hitter for the Rays. Yep.
He left that ball, that fastball, right at his power zone, right up there, and he creamed it.
Yep. One out here in the 8th inning. 1-1 count on Tristan Gray. Tristan Gray has only appeared in 19 at-bats this year with the Rays, hitting 105. Only one RBI. You should probably get him out. You don't want to walk him. Do not want to bring up Simpson here with a guy on base. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. As that one, oh, come on. That one just missed the outside corner. It looked good to me. It counts 3-1. Yeah, Bednar should be warming up very soon, John. Richard, the highest game you ever bowled was 274. Hey, that's still a great score. And the pitch is fouled away. 3-2, especially because Richard didn't have all the types of bowling balls that they have now. That's still very impressive. Now, how long did you bowl for, Richard? Hey, Charles. Hope you're doing well, my man. Welcome back.
Hey, Charles. How are you? I hope you're feeling well. I hope you heard a little of Jason Michaels.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. If you guys didn't catch that, go back and rewatch that part of the stream. It was really fun. He was talking with us about a lot of things and a lot of stuff that we personally wouldn't know as baseball players. So, or just regular people. So it was a lot of fun. Well, here's Chandler Simpson up with 2 outs, nobody on base. Here comes the pitch from Weaver, and that one's low, 1-0. Richard, when you were in New York, all the new people that used to bowl for money. Yeah. Well, nowadays they have the King of the Hill, which is basically, you bowl a certain amount of games and you can get a lot of money if you win first place with that. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one is fouled away. Looks like it caught Wells on the hand. Give him some time here. Oh, Richard, that's it's very interesting. Yeah, Charles, Cam pitched a great game tonight. Really did. Rays have some guys warming up in the bullpen. A solo home run here from Weaver won't kill you as long as you just get out of the inning and don't put anyone else on base. Here comes the pitch, and that one's grounded to Volpe. Throws over to Goldschmidt and gets the speedy Simpson for the 3rd out of the inning. 3-1 Yankees will go to the top of the 9th. Eddie Middleton. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, obviously back in those days as a bowler, you weren't making as much as if you did some other stuff. But, gambling should never be the way out of something. You can't always rely on gambling for money.
No. And you also can't pray for it either. They're not going to give it to you.
Yeah.
You can find money if you lose it,
mm-hmm.
but you can't. You can't gamble and pray at the same time. It just doesn't work.
26 straight strikes. That's crazy. Obviously, you need 12 for a perfect game. So, he had more than double that going into 3 games. That's really good. Really, really cool. Was he a pro bowler? And Joe, have you met any professional bowlers in your life?
Oh, hell yeah. Marshall Holman, Earl Anthony.
Oh, man.
Slager, Mark Roth Jr.
Mark Roth, yeah.
Who else? Ernie. Well, the broadcasting team of ABC, Chris Schenkel and Nelson Burton Jr. They're all awesome. All awesome people.
Yep. Eddie Middleton averaged every year his teams would win because it was a handicap league. Okay. Shoot low scores to keep the handicap down, but when yeah, the lower scores you have, the more of a handicap. And nowadays they have what's called the no tap, where if you get 9 on your first shot, it'll count it as a strike. So you can have that feature. You can throw 300 no tap with all 9s, and nobody would ever know. But they have features for that, and it's crazy. It shouldn't have it should have an impact on your handicap, obviously. But in a league, you can't do that in a league. It's not how they would do that. Top of the 9th inning. Here is Jazz Chisholm leading off. Jazz hitting 238. 0 for 2 tonight. Here comes the pitch, and that one is in there for a called strike 0-2. Now in for the Rays is another reliever, Mason Englert. He has appeared in 24 games on the year, 0-1, with a 4.42 ERA, 36.2 innings pitched, and 37 strikeouts. Here comes the 0-2, and Jazz swings and misses at a high fastball. 1 away. And Jazz, last night we saw him have a little bit of trouble with high cutters, but he adjusted to those pretty well and couldn't catch up to that high fastball. So good job from the Rays recognizing that and utilizing their strengths. 205, 2 sanction leads. I think you need to average a little bit higher than that, at least in like the 230s. Richard. I have a really good friend who's bowling in a league right now. He has 300 games. He's only like 20. I think he's 20 or 21 years old. He's really, really good. A good two-handed power bowler with, a lot of the new motive balls that they have with the storm balls. It's really something. He's probably going to become a professional because he was in the junior gold tournaments. That's really cool. And here's Goldschmidt up. Came in the game for defense for Ben Rice. And he grounds out to second base. So that will bring up the 7-hitter Anthony Volpe. Bad night for Anthony Volpe. He's hasn't hit very well. He has two strikeouts on the night with a ground out, only hitting 213 now. So that average continues to go lower and lower. We're going to need to see Volpe go on a run here, or else you might consider sitting him again for a game. But looks like it didn't pay any dividends. He also had loaded balls. Yeah, waited on one side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And nowadays they do anything they can to pretty much measure rotation and the amount of revolutions you get on the ball. It really is crazy. Because with the amount of dryness on the lane, if they don't oil the lanes, you can't really see the way your ball is rotating, especially if the color isn't the best to see on a lane. So you have to know how the ball is rotating for you to get the right amount of revs and good power. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Engler to Volpe. Fires, and that one is low. Count is now 2-1. Most professional bowlers were Italian. Facci, yeah. Here comes the pitch. That one is fouled away by Volpe, and the count is now 2-2, as Ken would say, deuce deuce.
And 2-2, and how do you do? A quick note before the post game, everyone. There will be a couple-minute break, and then we will come back and we'll dissect the game, and we'll talk a little bit about the Yankee Red Sox series tomorrow before our morning show, coffee, bagels, and everything in between.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Volpe from Engler. 10 pitches in this inning. Here's the pitch, and that one is grounded to third, and that one is not grounded. It was lined to third, caught by Caminero, making a diving catch. That will end the inning. Really nice play there. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Let's see if the Yankees can shut this one down and hold on to win. Have a happy flight back to New York tomorrow. Or tonight.
New York.
Yeah, I wonder how much Jason Michaels, he had to travel a lot because not only he was on 4 different teams, but he had to travel to the West Coast, to the Central Time Zone. I mean, it must have been a lot on a player to travel all those miles.
I just got a text from Jason Michaels telling you, first of all, how he enjoyed being on here, and that the chat is excellent, and he'll always think about coming back. So that's really nice of him. You got a nice rapport with a former player. It's never bad thing. And we really rah him. He's a really nice guy, and we thank him so much.
Yep, it was awesome, really. And the chat, you guys were great too. Great questions. Very complimentary of us. So thank you guys. And this is your show. And, we do this all for you guys. So for a former player to be saying this, it's not only a compliment to us, but to all of you guys. So thanks. Left-handed bowlers, big event to go right-handed because the oil patterns. Yeah, that's true. And I think, the left side of the lane, because, it's definitely not used a lot because, bowlers the oil pattern tends to be different on that side of the lane. But now with the urethane ball, if you throw that ball down the lane, specifically on the left side of the lane, it's going to be dried out really quickly. Like really almost probably halfway through the first game, you're going to have to adjust either in or out like really soon. So you don't really know what you're getting, but with the right side of the lane, yeah, I agree, Richard. It's definitely more predictable there. And yeah, you can, I feel like on the right side of the lane, it's harder to get the ball back to the pocket because the left side, you do have that pin, but we can talk about this another time. Let's focus on the game right now. David Bednar will take over for the bottom of the ninth. First pitch is a little bit inside, so the count is now 1-0. Up right now for the Rays is Yandy Diaz. He takes a called strike. The count is now 1-1. We need Bednar to shut this one down. He hasn't appeared in a game since that Cardinals series, so he should be fresh, ready to go. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Bednar, as that one is fouled away. Count is now 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out, swinging on a splitter, 92 miles an hour. So Bednar changing up the sequence there of pitches and uses something new to strike out Yandy Diaz, and there's one away. Yeah, Richard, this curveball really looks like something that can be utilized for sure. That's the Yankees. They do a lot of scouting, and they like pitchers with off-speed stuff, and they utilize pitchers with good metrics. So they like to see pitchers use their off-speed a lot to set up their fastball, which we saw there. Matt Blake does a great job of working with these guys, playing to their strengths. 1-0 count here on Brandon Lau. 2-0 count now on Lau. Here comes the 2-0 count, as that was a curveball, and Brandon Lau fouls that one away outside of first. Count is now 2-1. I mean, as Jason Michaels mentioned before, if you can use one of your secondary pitches to set up your primary pitch, that's really where you want to be. You really have to credit the pitcher there if he's locating and doing a really nice job. So Bednar just has to keep being aggressive in the zone. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Lau. Count goes even, deuce. Strike him out. Yeah, Richard. Bednar, obviously, coming from the Pirates, he must be really excited to finally be able to go to a team that wins more games than it loses. And maybe getting a chance to pitch in the postseason will bring out the best in him. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, as that one sails low, splitter at 92 miles an hour. So the count runs full here, 3-2 to Brandon Lau. You don't want him getting on base.
Yeah, not for the next guy, that's for sure.
Yep.
Ay.
And here comes the 3-2, and he walked him. Now what you wanted to do if you're Bednar, run on first. Here comes Junior Caminero. Breaking news, the Yankees have hired Evan to be the Yankees broadcaster, call play-by-play. Thanks, Yassine. But
Yashin.
I don't know if Michael K would like that too much. Maybe as a sidekick first. Maybe someone like a John Flaherty or someone like that. Here comes the pitch, as that one drops in there for a strike. Count is 0-1 on Caminero. Caminero 0 for 3 tonight. Ground out, fly out, and a strikeout. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Bednar, as that one bounces up there. Doesn't get too far away from Wells for the runner to advance. The count is even at 1-1. Let's go, Bednar. Stay in the zone. Be aggressive here. Let your pitches do the work. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Bednar as Caminero hits that one on the ground, base hit to left field. First and second one out for the Rays here. Not good. Let's get a little mound visit. Let's give Bednar some time to think about this. Hopefully catch his breath a little bit, take some time, relax, settle in. We don't need this right now, guys. We need a smooth inning here, as we don't want any momentum not going in our favor before the Red Sox come into town tomorrow. You know, Schlittler wants this win badly. Pitched a gem of a game here tonight. Yeah, Richard, we need Mo. We need him, but fortunately, we don't have him right now. We just need Bednar to get these couple of outs here. Up next for the Rays is Josh Lowe, 0 for 2 on the night. Here comes the pitch from Bednar, first and second, one out. As that one is in there for a called strike one. 0-1, 3-1 Yankees, bottom of the ninth. Runners on first and second, one out for the Rays. 0-1 count on Josh Lowe. Bednar in the pitch for the Yankees here. Here comes the pitch from Bednar, as that one is grounded foul just outside of first. Luckily, that wasn't a fair ball, or it could have tied up the game. Count is now 0-2. Let's go, Bednar. Let's go. Be efficient here. You can waste a pitch if you have to. Just give the hitter something to think about. You're on 0-2. Low doesn't expand a lot, but try to get him here.
Well,
0-2, stayed in the zone there. Try to split her at 90 miles an hour. Low fouls that one away. Count will stay even. Count will stay at 0-2. What's going on, George? On 2 coming up here to Josh Lowe, fifth hitter for the Rays.
Now.
Swing and a miss. He got him to swing and miss at a nasty curveball in the dirt, as there are 2 away here.
I want to welcome in George. George, how you doing?
Doing all right, Joe. Just got a big strikeout from David Bednar, so that's always good to see. Cam Schlittler pitched a gem tonight.
He
Took
really
it
did.
a perfect game into the 7th.
That
Great
was
showing
awesome.
by the kid.
Really, really good start from Schlittler tonight. He deserves this win.
Yeah, we got to back him up now.
Well, here comes Hunter Fiducia for the Rays here, their catcher. Only appeared in 14 games this year, 2 with the Dodgers, 12 with the Rays. Let's go. Let's get this out. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Here comes the first pitch, as that curveball is a little bit low. Count is 1-0. I mean, come on. The umpire was giving the inside corner to the Rays pitchers. Give one to Bednar here. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Bednar. Fires, and that one is fouled away. Count is 1-1. You need to keep attacking here. Imagine the Rays would most likely put these runners into motion soon, especially if the count runs into a full count. Hopefully it doesn't.
Who's on second?
That one's high, 2-1. Yeah. One more and we celebrate. Can't celebrate too early.
There we go.
Bednar, 20 pitches. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count is now 2-2. As Ken would say, deuce, deuce. Get up on your feet, Yankee fans. One more strike. "21 pitches from Bednar. Looking to get that final strike here on the Rays catcher. Bednar looking for the sign. Here's it. Ready to deal. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. And he looks the runner back at second. Bednar.
Oh,
Preview.
uh-ohs.
Here comes the pitch, and oh no. Hit in the air, center field, going back, and that one's off the wall. Trent Grisham plays it, throws it in to Jazz. Here comes the second runner, as that will tie the game 3-3.
Oh, come on.
I'm a little ahead of you guys. I'll try and keep the emotions down.
Yeah, I thought that was
seconds.
a home run there. He scared me.
I did first, second, too. Ugh, 3-3. Come on, man. We gotta back up our guy more. Cam threw it all last day tonight.
You can't lose this game, guys.
See, this is the problem that scares me with having a curveball pitcher. Every now and then, if he slips, he's gonna hang one. You know, it's not like having a cutter guy like Mo, who if he slips, the cutter's still probably not hung. But if you slip on that curveball, it's right over the heart of the plate to get hammered.
Yeah.
Gotta be flawless if you're Bednar. Ooh.
He had a really good splitter and good fastball. Why not just use that? Well, he's got to get this out. Here is Jake Mangum.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that hurts. He's just lucky that it didn't get out.
Well, who do you go to next if we too hopefully go into extras?
Probably Doval.
Hill?
Hill, maybe pitched last night, but yeah. 0-2 count here on Mangum.
And now we got to see Fairbanks.
Ugh.
Maybe Volpe can do what he did last time.
Hey, there's a thought.
Shit.
Well, we just got to get one run in next inning. Can't worry about the home run ball. Got to play a little small ball.
Can't believe Cam can't get that win. That's ridiculous.
Oh. Against the Rays' worst hitter, too. A guy that doesn't even have enough sample size to be, in the lineup for most other teams except for the Rays.
They might bring in Devin Williams, too.
Oh, no, don't even.
They haven't shown yet who's warming up in the Yankee pen.
Well, there wasn't going to be anybody because they probably didn't think that this was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, but he's at 25, Bednar.
Yeah.
We've got to get this guy out.
0-2 count here on Mangum.
He's a grinder.
Here comes the 0-2. And that one's fouled behind the plate.
I mean, that pitch selection was awful on this weak hitter. I don't understand.
Yeah.
It really was.
Makes no sense. Throw the heater up and in. Don't let him expend his arms. It's ridiculous.
I don't like how Wells calls games, be honest with you. You got your wish, though, Joe.
Me ain't.
Here comes the 0-2, and of course now he strikes him out. We'll go to
With the high heater.
Of course.
Oh, my God. The 133 hitter. Give me a break.
We got some free baseball, gentlemen.
Oh.
Bonus cantos.
You just want to carry over the momentum from this series into the next one. You could have a 5-game winning streak and going into this Boston series, but now you got to deal with this.
Richard made a good point. We're lucky that ball was hit to center field, man. If he pulled that thing, that was game over.
Yep.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Williams in the bottom of the 10th. And we all go home. Man.
I guess it's between Tim Hill and Duvall.
Will Williams.
Or will
Oh, wait a minute. Alan Winnens is in there, too.
Oh, no.
Do we know who's due up?
We have McMahon, Wells, and Grisham.
Who's up for Tampa? I just want to know if we have lefties or righties coming to the dish because that could be important.
Probably righties.
For them, they have Seymour, Simpson, and Diaz. So let's see, two lefties, and a righty.
Okay, so that's why I'm leaning towards the idea of Tim Hill. Seymour obviously isn't doing much at the box. And then you said Simpson?
Simpson, yeah, and Diaz.
With the stick, he's nothing much. And then Yandy Diaz, though, is obviously an incredible hitter. Yeah, so I don't hate the idea of Tim Hill coming in.
Right.
honestly, he has some of the best numbers against lefties for relievers. I mean, his sinker has 14 inches of drop versus lefty batters, which is in the top percentile in the whole MLB. So I really do like the idea of bringing a guy like Tim Hill in. But then it's also a gamble with a guy like Yandy Diaz at the dish, which is why I don't know how much I love that matchup, Tim Hill versus Diaz. But then you have the other two options, Duvall, who's been unpredictable, and Williams, who he's been good in low leverage spots, but when it matters most, give it to the Rays. Though they got some tough hitters, man. They got some gritty hitters that don't back down. And if you throw a bad pitch, they're gonna make you pay for it.
Well,
but Big G's in.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees is Giancarlo Stanton with Volpe at second.
Love to see him in.
Comes pitch from Fairbanks, and that one's inside, 1-0. Yeah, with Duvall, you definitely have the risk of him being wild. You don't want that guy to go to third. And with Tim Hill, you have Diaz coming up, but before you have two lefties, so it's either ball is in the court.
I say let's see what Big G does here.
Yeah. Here comes the pitch. Oh, just missed that one. Fouls it away. He wants that one back.
Tell you what, it's a good situation here, though, with Volpe on second. Good wheels.
Yep. Here comes the 1-1. Fairbanks looking back at Volpe at second. Delivers as that one is a little bit inside. Slider just misses the inside corner. 2-1-1.
Good take. Way to put yourself in a hitter's count.
Yep. Now, when Stanton is right, he's definitely seeing the ball well. Here comes the pitch. As that one is the exact same pitch, maybe just a little bit lower. The umpire does not call it a strike. 3-1.
You got to take a big whack at this one.
Oh, yeah. Give him something. Come on.
On the road, we are the worst extra inning team on the road, but we're in our minor league ballpark, so maybe things will change here.
Probably more Yankee fans than Ray fans.
Yep. Full count now on Stanton. He fouls up. Oh, what happened? Oh.
Devin Williams.
Yep. He's in the bullpen. Nothing with Stanton. I just saw.
Please.
Oh boy.
Please,
from second,
please let me go.
Well, we really need to score here, or else this game could possibly be over.
This is a problem if he blows this, Williams. I'm not going to think too negative, though. We're in a good spot right here in the top of the 10th.
I mean, it's just Williams was doing well before. Spots. Here comes the pitch from Fairbanks. Stanton rushes this one, left field, going back to the left fielder. Good fucking by! Home run, Stanton! There we go. Yankees up 5-3.
There it is.
Big bomb. Now he can put in Devin Williams. Now he can. Stanton is a monster. Big G.
Don't play him. Don't play him. Don't play him. Don't play him. Don't play him.
Go. Come on, man.
Guy's an animal.
Clutchest player ever. Analytics don't measure clutch.
Not for nothing, guys, but he's so much better in the clutch than Aaron Judge will ever be.
Oh, my gosh. I haven't seen anyone like him. Pound for pound? Are you kidding me?
They're leaving Fazula, man, and
Yankees
can't believe they
5-3.
actually got a hit off of this guy.
Yep. Well, when Volpe hits a home run off of him, anybody can. Big 2 runs for the Yankees, up 5-3 now. Take some of the pressure off of.
Ken said he's taught Stanton everything he knows.
Yep, Ken.
And what's your excuse about Austin Wells, huh?
Hey, he went deep today. He needed that.
Yep. 1-1 here on Wells.
I think Stanton thinks that this is the playoffs.
He wants that first place. We need to get back where we belong.
This guy's such a bozo.
And Wells swinging at a pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
Give credit to Stanton. That was a terrific at bat. Fighting pitches off, great takes on the inside part of the plate. Got his pitch and crushed it.
So good. Really we deserve Stanton. We do. 2-2 here on Wells.
2-2. And how do you do?
Yes, Stanton, we know
He's been our MVP.
We know he struggles at times, but when he's on, he's on. And in the playoffs, there's no other player you would want than Stanton.
Richard said that ball went out in 2 seconds.
Remember the ball he hit in Miami? That one was absolutely
that was ridiculous.
We got to get this man a ring. We owe it to him.
Yeah. Here comes the 2-2 from Fairbanks to Wells.
Ishka
There's a home run coming here. Yep. Wells stares that one down. That one absolutely destroyed.
Man, that thing went 500 feet.
Over the awning in right field. The Yankees have a 6-3 lead. Okay.
That must have hit a car.
Hopefully you have insurance, whoever that was.
Back-to-back.
Geico. Don't forget about Geico.
423 feet. Oh, man.
These are back-to-back fantastic at-bats from Wells and Stanton, really grinding it out. This is the kind of approach I want to see the Yankees take at the dish. This is what I want to see. And Wells, he needed this game. Maybe he could get it going.
That would definitely help us for sure. Yep. Here's Trent Grisham, who already has 2 home runs on the day, 3 for 4. Takes that first one for a strike, 0-1. You know, all these runs we hit 9 home runs last night, and now tonight we just keep hitting more. It's great. We can score runs via the long ball. We can manufacture some runs if we need to. You know, we have a more complete team, as Boone said, which, you know, we have to agree with him there. That one at Grisham is grounded to second, and making the play there is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Well, there's one away here, finally.
You guys agree that this offense has just looked different these past couple of games? Like there's just an extra spark in them. I mean, just the energy they're playing with, the willingness, like they're not backing down.
Yeah. From this team, there's a lot more personality, and personality is a good thing. You don't want a team full of robots. You want some guys with personality, and that brings spark to your team. Yep, great point. Well, here's Caballero. Speaking of a spark.
Yeah.
He's been great with the Yankees. Hit a home run last night. 2 home runs last night.
Give credit to Rosario, too. He's always outside the dugout when there's a big blast.
Oh, yeah. 0-2 now on Caballero. Judge and Stanton in the lineup. Yeah, it's just hard when one's DHing and the other one, you know, can't play the field. Here comes the 0-2. And he pops that one up, foul. That will go into the seats, barely. Count remains 0-2.
And he's got bad arms. Imagine if he had good arms.
Yep. If Williams closes this out, do they go back to him as closer? No, they don't. Here comes the 0-2 from Fairbanks. Deals, and that one's in the dirt. Count 1-2.
Will they? Possibly. Should they? Absolutely not.
No. Keep him where he is. He's fine where he is now. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, Shkatuta.
And he hits one on the ground up the middle. Right there is the second baseman, and he throws that one away. So Brandon Lau will be credited with the error. Caballero reaches first. That's what speed
How
can do.
much you want to bet he's going to run?
He should.
Duh.
Oh, the cow says move, so yeah, of course.
We got Cabby on base, quickly becoming one of my favorite players on this team.
It's nice that it's not happening to us. It's nice that it's happening for us now.
Yeah.
It used to happen to us all the time. Here comes the captain, Judge, 0 for 3 on the night. Fairbanks checks back Caballero at first. He gets back in there safely.
Close.
Definitely thinking he's going to steal there.
Yeah, Tampa knows very well about his ability with the wheel. His first player to 40 stolen bases, too, earned that title tonight. Mind you, this is a platoon. The dude plays like every 3 days, and he's already at 40 stolen bases.
Yep. Boone pressing the right buttons.
Challenging this one, though.
Looks like they're going to take a look there to see if they got him with the tag. And he didn't even take a secondary lead there. He just stayed where he was and see if he got back.
He's safe.
Usually these are hard to overturn. Yeah, it looks like he just got his hand in there before the tag was applied. Some fans wanted Stanton DFA'd and Howley denied him. Yeah, no, they were never going to do that. And he has a no trade clause, so they weren't going to trade him either. Plus, the Marlins are paying his salary.
Yeah, next year it starts.
Yeah. But you keep Stanton. And we'll see what the call is here.
Like,
And he's safe. Call stands. Fairbanks looking to get out of this top of the 10th inning. Well, damage was already done. Let's see if the Yankees can add on some more. Here comes the pitch to Judge. Nope, they check on Caballero again, and that one is dropped by the first baseman, Seymour. So,
well, he can't throw it. If he throws another one, they don't get him. He gets second anyway.
Yep.
They would have had him if he would have caught the ball.
Yeah, that time he was taking his secondary lead, so it was going to be easier to get him on the tag. And let's see what happens. Oh, he's at second right now.
Went out of play, they're saying.
Then what?
I believe they're saying it went out of play.
Oh.
Because if it goes out of play, he's allowed to move up one base.
Yep.
No, I think they're calling him back.
Yeah.
I don't know if that ball did go out of play. Yep. Going back to first base, Caballero.
Come on, Judge, do something for your life.
I think Fairbanks is a little rattled right now, so if he leaves one over the heart of the plate, love to see Judge take a huge hack at this. It's going to be his 20th pitch. Wow.
Oh, they're really paying a lot of attention to Caballero. If I were them, I'll just focus on the batter.
Ooh. I'll let Evan call this one.
What?
Here comes the pitch to
That's
Judge.
what I'm saying, Joe.
And he got him on the tag. The umpire said he was off the base.
Come on.
Looks
Let's
like
look at the replay.
Want to review that one.
Oh, God. It's so fine. Like, I don't know. That's close. What they're looking at is that left leg.
Oh, no, he's in there. I don't know. I mean, he did come off the base, but he didn't apply the tag when he was off the base. He looked like he got
Yeah.
that done.
That's too close to call.
His hand was still on the base.
I think
No,
it's
I
the
don't
leg,
know
though.
about that. No, his hand came off. Evan.
His
Yeah, but
hand came
before-
off, and the area where his knee is, that kind of area, was not touching the bag.
I think they're
Kind of
going to
went
call
over.
him out.
Oh, yeah. Got him on the foot after.
His
I
leg
think they're
kind of
gonna
went
call him
over
out.
the bag and didn't stay touching it.
No, I
Yep.
think they're going to call him out.
Yeah, might be out.
What a call by the umpire for picking that up. Stayed on the bag, safe by a mile.
Reaches with the hand.
He's out.
Yep, did come off the base there. His hand came off while his foot was not yet.
Last
he's
replay I
he was
just
on the
saw, he's
bag.
out.
But his knee did come off, and no
Yeah.
other part was on the base. So, yep, he will be out.
He's definitely out.
Yep, just confirmed.
All right, 2 away.
Now, Judge, you got a hit.
What is happening?
Come on, guys. We want to go. I got to go eat here.
What is happening? Cabby just got ejected.
Oh, God.
Now we got no outfield.
Who's on the
Oh, come on. 6-3. No need for this. You're out, bro. Just get out.
Well, he did come in for Rice, I believe, right?
Goldschmidt came in for Rice, and then Caballero came in for
Oh, probably put Rosario out there.
Was he the DH Cabby or was he in the outfield?
I don't think Cabby was in the game. I think he was just utilized as a pinch runner.
Right,
before-
but did he pinch hit for the DH or a position player?
Not sure.
It's a big difference.
I think it was for
I think anyway, a Rosario's going to go out there.
Look at this replay. He gave like a glance over to the umpire, and the umpire said something back to Cabby. Umpire kind of made him turn around.
Yep. Well, Caballero out of the game now. Judge is resuming his at bat. All the way 0-2.
All right, Cabby. Well, we know you play with passion.
Oh yeah, Caballero was actually in right field, so I don't know what that was for, but yeah. Or let's see, I think Bellinger went to left, and right field was Caballero, center field Grisham. So they removed Dominguez. Judge is, I think he struck out there. So
Yeah,
in the
that
inning.
swinging.
Yep, that in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Devin Williams, please hold this game. Let's win.
The ump is weird. He was taunting him and said something.
Yeah. That's what I saw. That's what I saw too. I mean, I don't know what you're doing if you're the umpire. He said something that made Cabby turn around, and then it all broke loose from there.
Unbelievable.
Let's just hope Devin can. Come on, Devin. You just can't give up two. That's all.
Well, isn't it 6-3?
Yeah, you can give up one, Devin, but you give up two even. But
You can exchange an out for the run. We don't care. Just get outs.
yeah, we're gonna have a problem if Devin gives up the run.
Oh, remember I think the game was back in April. It was like 8-3 in the ninth inning, and I think he allowed the Rays to walk it off.
Oh, I remember that one. That was
we
here.
can't-
Chandler
remember.
Simpson.
Yep. I think Jonathan Aranda hit a walk-off home run in that one.
Oh, John Carlos going in right field, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Ahmed Rosario's at third base. Wait a sec. They took McMahon out for Rosario? What? How?
Well, McMahon must have been pinched hit fourth by Stanton.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
And here he is.
Here's Devin Williams.
You cannot let Simpson on base.
Nope.
Well, when we get to it, right now it's Seymour, whatever.
Williams, 5.32 ERA, 64 strikeouts.
That's the problem. He can't locate the fastball.
Yep. First pitch is inside on Seymour.
Go figure. On the fastball.
Yeah, we'll know right away if he doesn't have his fastball command. You can just forget about that changeup. He's going to leave it right over the plate.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
My
Here
bad,
comes the
Evan.
pitch. And that one is up the middle, a base hit.
For the Yankees, it takes 5 guys to come up to get a run of
What
home
are we doing? Take him out of the game.
Oh, Boone. What? Honestly, this would have been a perfect spot for Tim Hill to come into.
6-4.
And it begins. It begins, guys. It begins.
Oh my God!
Well, here's Tristan Gray for the Rays.
Well, you said you could give up 1 run, right?
Yeah.
As long as he get
He
out.
did you a favor.
81 miles an hour over the plate.
Come on, Devin.
0-1. You better be careful on Yanni Diaz if you face him.
Oh gosh, he's waiting there. He's a menace waiting in that dugout.
Pitch is low, 1-1.
There's no way.
Yes, Richard, I have a coffee for you and a cannoli.
Oh. Come on, Devin.
This guy is such a bozo.
Junior might have an at bat too.
2-1.
Dude's at 35 home runs, Junior. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Right behind Judge for the home run leader right now.
And Raleigh.
Yeah. Come on, guys, think positive. Yeah, I mean, we're trying, but it's hard. That one's fouled back. At least he's at a 2-strike count.
Like I said, he could give up lighters in the bullpen.
What?
Just let Hill get the 3. Oh. No. This guy.
And here's the pitch down the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Stanton will play it out there. Seymour goes to third, and that's a double for Tristan Gray. And now we're in massive trouble here. Please get this guy out now!
Oh, boy.
We all knew he was going to blow it.
You can't back up Cam. You can't back up Stanton for putting the team on your back and putting you ahead, getting that go-ahead tank. Can't back up Wells. Boone's a puppet. He's sitting there waving him off, letting Williams stay in. You got one of the fastest and scrappiest hitters in baseball with runners, ducks on the pond. Like, what are we doing?
If Simpson puts this ball in play,
That's trouble.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I think that home run to Alonso just killed his career. I really do.
Diaz and Caminario do up. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's very
Devin.
Scary, scary times. On 1, you're on Simpson. You could only hope that he pops out or something, but with Devin Williams,
nobody out. There's still nobody out.
And
Mind you,
all the way 0-2. Come
Oh yeah,
Steve
Ken's
Moore.
right. He has to face 3 batters. It's in
that's
order.
true.
Yeah.
But mind you,
Another ridiculous rule.
the guy Gray who hit that double had a batting average of 100.
Yeah, and he's had 2 hits those last times out.
Like,
And the Seymour guy, he was hitting like what 130 or something.
if I'm a rookie, I would love to take an at-bat against Devin Williams. If I'm anyone, I'd love to take an at-bat against him and get a knock. The whole bench is used up too now.
Yeah, Seymour was hitting 083, and now this other guy was hitting 100, and you just can't allow these guys to do stuff against you. And the Fiducia guy who hit the game-tying double at an average of 148. I mean, it's crazy. Come on. Here's the pitch, and did he check his swing? Yep, count is 1-2.
Devin should have been throwing to Jazz in the Derby. Would have won the whole thing.
The third base umpire, he hasn't missed many meals.
What a take.
Here comes the pitch, taken low.
This has to be the ultimate last time this guy comes in.
If he blows it, we DFA him.
Yeah.
What a slap in the face, huh?
All right.
And here comes the 2-2. He struck him out looking 94 right down the middle. I don't know what Simpson's looking for there. But
That's a backwards K, Ken. Yeah, I know you can't type that, but that's a backwards K we got there.
well, Ken was correct. He did strike him out. Joe, we need
Yandy
you
Diaz is up.
to Joe to tell us that
The
these two guys
problem is I don't feel anything.
It's just you can't give up a home run here. I mean, I didn't want to say that, but you can't leave anything over the plate. Please, just if you're gonna allow a run, at least get an out.
I don't like this matchup at all, guys.
No, not a fun matchup. Even though he's 0 for 4, it's no, you can't leave anything over the plate to this guy.
This is a professional hitter. He will make you pay for it.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty changeup. 1-1.
Oh, God.
Thinking the same thing, Yassine. Who should be in.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Williams. Diaz. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. 1-2. If you're Williams, do you go back to the changeup?
If you can locate it, don't leave it over the heart of the plate.
Have it going down. Downward.
Whew, my heart skipped a beat. And you'll see why. Oh my gosh.
Comes the pitch. As that one was right over the plate. And
oh my gosh.
Fouls it away. Yeah, that could have been
should
trouble.
have been hammered.
Yeah. Looks like Diaz is just a little bit late on everything.
Yeah, he's sitting changeup, I believe.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-2. Come on, we need this one.
2-2, and how do you do?
And that one's outside and low. 2-2.
You know it's gonna go. You know it's got to be torture that he's gonna be 3-2, right?
Going from Clay Holmes to this is taking significant years off my life.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe called it.
And I'm guessing the count did go full. Yep, 3-2.
What do you guess? It's the fastball. 1.5 foot outside.
You don't need this right now.
I like what Ken's saying about the changeup movement.
He's gonna strike him out. Now I feel something.
You feel it?
He's gonna strike out.
I don't feel anything with this guy anymore.
He's gonna strike out. I feel it.
Come on, Williams.
Oh, wow.
Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a fastball. Diaz was looking for the changeup, late on the fastball, as George said.
What do you feel against Lau, Joe?
The what?
What do you feel now against Brandon Lau? 2 walks and a run.
He's definitely gonna definitely get a strike on him first.
Oh, he did.
Brandon Lau up. Over 2 on the night, hitting 270. Here's the pitch. Foul the way. 1-1.
Now a nice swing and a miss.
The stress this dude gives me, Devin Williams.
Come on.
Joe, what are you doing?
He wanted me to predict, so now I'm predicting. So what do you want from me?
Oh, well. Joe's been on the money.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Should tell me the lottery numbers.
That's what everybody says. This one he's gonna throw outside. He's not gonna come down the middle. No way.
Okay.
Boone praying that Williams gets us out because, yeah. Come on.
Not outside.
Here comes the pitch. Low. Lau doesn't bite at the changeup. 1-2.
It's not outside. It's downstairs. But hey,
the game's gonna be over now. I feel the swing and miss. It's over.
I feel it too.
It's over. I know it. It's over.
I feel it, Joe. I feel it.
Hey.
Yep. I saw it on game day. We'll take a live look at it. Here's a 1-2 pitch.
Woke my body up.
He struck him out on a changeup in the dirt. Williams is fired up. Yankees. Wasn't easy, guys, but we got it done. Yankees win 6-4.
This
Happy
guy.
flight back to New York. Oh, thank God.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Don't worry, guys. You have me. I'm the predictor here.
Oh, Joe, I could feel it. I could feel it coming from you, from everybody else. You know, I sensed that one too. We got that strikeout.
Yeah, but George was the first time he's experienced it.
Yep. Literally everything this guy says happens 100%. Except for the lottery. You can't predict that.
Or the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, folks. Tomorrow we're going to have weather.
Overall, a really good sweep for the Yankees.
Yeah. 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
Remember, the end of last week, I had said, not the end, like Wednesday, I think it was, I said the Yankees have a big rally in their bones, and I think this is it. John said, I told you 3 strikes outs. The team is on a mission. We can't be stopped. No, we can't. Jake goes, I'm nervous about the pitching against the Red Sox. Don't worry. Chapman, Holmes, and William. Sounds like a nice law firm. Joe, can you predict the future? I can predict that you're all NY Yankee Mania fans. And Ken says, the real challenges begin tomorrow. We better pitch good next series.
Beat those suckers from Boston, please, and then we'll all be happy.
The Yankees win, the Yankees win, the Yankees win. And great play and play.
Yankees win.
Oh, man. You gotta have heart, miles and miles and miles of heart.
Good dub, man. Big G.
Big G.
Way to carry this team. And Cam Schlittler, man. What a great start from the young kid. Too bad he couldn't get the W, but man, was he great tonight.
Well, guys, you know what? Being the fact George came on and everything, we don't have to take a break. Let's go straight into the post game, everyone. If you're ready, let's do this. George, give your impression on what you saw and the game itself. Go ahead.
What I saw was Cam Schlittler mature. I saw him blossom. into a fantastic pitcher. I saw him learn how to locate his curveball. I saw him learn when to use that curveball. I saw him learn when to throw that cutter. He pitched a beautiful game. He was effective. He hit the corners when he needed to. He was smart. The velocity stayed top notch the whole outing, which was huge. He took a perfect game into the 7th inning, which is incredible. When things got dicey in the 7th inning, didn't waver. He went 6 1/3. Really impressive stuff from Cam. Offensively, Grisham continues to hit. Wells, 2 homers today. Nothing more you could ask for. But then the big blow, Big G, the go-ahead 2-run homer, top of the 10th inning, an absolute bomb, 108 off the bat. He knew it after a great at-bat against Peter Fairbanks, man. He really waited for his pitch, and when he had it, he crushed it. And the same could be said for the next batter due up, which was Austin Wells. This was Wells' second homer of the game. Another long at-bat with Fairbanks, and Wells, once he got that pitch, man, once it was over the heart of the plate, he crushed that thing into the right field seats. Really good to see him going. And, man, this offense, like I said during the game, they just have a different feel. There's a different sort of electricity and an enthusiasm, the emotions there with this offense. Like we said, guys like Cabby and Rosario coming over to the Bronx have been huge. David Bednar got roughed up a little bit. I think this was just a little bit of a bluff right here with Bednar. Everyone's going to have bad games here and there. He did not get shelled. Devin Williams, oh my gosh, you continue to take years off my life. At least you got it done this time. No earned runs, but you did give up one that base hit up the middle. But besides that, can't get on you too much because, yes, the Yankees got to win a nice 2-game sweep there on a 5-game winning streak. And the momentum's going good. This is the kind of momentum I want going into this 4-game set in Boston, which is the most important series of the 2025 New York Yankees series. So this is what I want going into it. Hopefully everyone else can build on that. Hopefully Fried can build on that. And going into it, man, in the wild card standings, the Yankees now have a 2-game lead over everybody. And in the division, they're still 4 games back of Toronto. But, man, a lot could change in these 4 games. They could really make up ground. They could really destroy Boston, really bury them into the ground in this wild card standings, and they could set their sights on Toronto. Let's go, Yankees.
Go ahead, big play-by-play man. Take it away.
Yeah, perfectly well said there. What else can we say? This team, it didn't look good for a couple months there, but looks like we're finally turning the corner, and we are going back in the right direction. And it's really cool to see what this team can do down the stretch here, but we still have to prove that we can beat Boston. If not, then who knows where we're gonna end up. But I think we'll still stay in the wild card. But some people have the optimism that we'll catch the Blue Jays. We can go in first place. Now I'm starting to believe in that a little bit. I believe in the magic here. 5 in a row, 2 sweeps in a row. Let's
especially when you have me over here.
Yeah, and I think we need to keep Jason Michaels on for a little longer.
We haven't lost since he came on NY Yankee Mania.
And
I've not lost the game.
Great series. Let's continue it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. It was good. It was long. A lot of these homers again are working obviously right now in our favor. I still want to see small ball because that's what happens in the playoffs. But right now, I'll close an eye because we need everything. And I got to tell you, I feel really good going into this series. You got to take it one step at a time, but there's no reason why they can't win 3 out of 4, if not all 4. So Joe, let's see what Joe can. Oh, here we go with the 67 again. Don't start, guys. I don't want to see that. Evan, I think if you are good karma for this team.
Thanks, John. I mean, I've called 3 games. I'm 2-1, and I did the Pirates game, and the Pirates
That's
won
a
that
winning
one. So,
record.
yeah, for sure. So, thank you guys. Your comments are really nice. So, thanks.
Let's go to the scoreboard. Let's get an update. Wow, here's a shocker. Hold the presses. The Rockies 8, the Dodgers 1, top of the ninth. The big bad Dodgers.
You're gonna lose that series.
1-1 Cincinnati and the Angels.
Tomorrow.
6-zip Padres over the Giants. And, of course, the finals, right here on NY Mania earlier today, the Pirates beat the Jays 2-1. The Phillies all over the Mariners 11-2. The Yankees had another great day picking up ground on everyone and getting some breathing room. And they're on their way home. The Detroit Tigers 7, the Astros 2. The Diamondbacks 3-2 over the Guardians. The Marlins beat the Cardinals 6-2. The Nationals squeaked by the Mets 5-4. The Braves, what a 1-0 win again. Of course, the Yankees 6-4 over the Rays. Texas 6-3 over the Royals. The Athletics 4-2 over the Twins. And the Cubs have brought down the Milwaukee Brewers down to earth. They beat them 4-3. So that is your scoreboard. Let's check Yankees batting, and let's see what we get here. All right. So the Yankees at bats tonight, 37 at bats, 6 runs, 9 hits, 6 RBIs, 5 home runs. Wow. 14 home runs in 2 games, guys.
All our runs were on the home run ball this series.
Yeah. Also, 13 strikeouts. I'm not happy about that, but just think who the frontline starter was. Cam went 6 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Incredible start. Weaver was 1 1/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 Ks. Bednar, not too good today. 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. And Williams, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, nothing earned, 3 Ks. So he's on the ball with the Ks, everyone. He's really striking a lot of people out. I think that's what's keeping him on the ball club, to be honest with you. Let's check what's happening for tomorrow. We know the Yankees and the Red Sox, but let's see. So tomorrow you have the A's and the Twins in the afternoon. You have the Rangers, Royals, Milwaukee, the Cubs, the Dodgers, Rockies, the Mets, Nationals, the Giants, Padres, the Red Sox, Yankees, with Giolito and Luis Hill going tomorrow. The Houston Astros are at the Orioles. The Cardinals are at Tampa Bay. So that is your basically is your weekend stream. What's going on there? So guys, obviously you guys got to be very, very happy and very, very excited. Quick prediction on the series against the Red Sox. What do you want to see? What do you think we can do different from the last time that we got demolished from the Red Sox? Whoever wants to go first, George or Evan.
I mean, I just want to see better at bats. That was a big thing. I mean, that was a bad series. That was the Mother's Day series, which is just rough in Boston. I just want to see more hitting, which I definitely think will not be an issue with the way the bats are swinging these past few games. I just want to see Max Fried get back to it, man. He is becoming a problem, Max Fried. He needs to get back to it. The bats, though, they're continuing to hit. I have confidence in that. Let's see this bullpen continue on its rampage, and let's see the Yankees win some. Let's see them make up ground. Let's bury the Red Sox in a hole. Let's kill all their dreams of potentially winning this division. Let's kill all their dreams of having first place in the wild card. and let's just bury them, man. I'm excited to see this series coming up. Like we've been saying, we've been eyeballing this series for the past couple weeks, knowing that this is going to be one of the most crucial, if not the most crucial series of the season. And man, the way the Yankees and the Red Sox have been playing, that just adds to it. The Yankees are now a game and a half, I believe, maybe 2 games ahead of the Red Sox. That could very easily turn into 5 or more. Like, we have a great opportunity here to really distance ourselves from the Red Sox. Not only that, we have a great opportunity to get ourselves closer to the Toronto Blue Jays. And now the Yankees own the 3rd best record in the American League. It only took a few moves. It took a little bit of getting adjusted to a few new guys. It took a little bit of energy, but man, the Yankees are back. The Bronx Bombers are back. The bats are hitting, and I'm excited to see this Boston series. Let's hope they could do what we hope they will. Let's hope they could dominate, and I'm excited for this one, Joe.
Well, while you were talking, we got the sports spot and Ben closer to home. He's coming back soon. How you doing, sports spot? What's going on, Ben? What's cooking? By the way, Ben, Evan and I will be calling tomorrow's New York Met game. That's going to be leading into Ken the Ugly Truth's play-by-play right after that. So at 4:10, everyone, your game for the day tomorrow is the Mets against the Nationals. And come in and subscribe, and of course press the like button and all. So a lot going on tomorrow. Again, the morning show, and then we're going to go right into our Thursday game of the week, which is going to be the Mets against the Nationals, where Evan will be calling the play-by-play. So guys, it is getting up there in the hour, and we got morning show to do. Final words. Evan, you go first.
Yeah. Well, first of all, quickly on this Red Sox series, I think we have the pitching advantage because they have Giolito, they have Bayo, they also have Crochet pitching, which is always tough, but we have Hilfried, Warren, and Rodon. So hopefully we could take 3 out of 4. I'm looking for a split in this series, but I definitely wouldn't mind 3 out of 4 here. Yeah, like George said, we're a game and a half up against the Red Sox in the wild card. It would be nice if we can go up 5.5. That'd be really nice. And we're 1-5 against them this year. We need to play a lot better against the Red Sox. They seem to have our number over these last couple of years. But just keep doing what we're doing. We don't need to change much. I want to see Judge kind of get back into form a little bit here. He's been doing a little bit better than ever since he came off the IL, but I just want to see him get hot. And Stanton obviously has produced big time for us. Let's keep him hot. Ben Rice. Let's just keep everybody in the groove here, and let's win games. Have the starters go pretty deep. Bullpen take over from there, and let's win these games.
Okay. George, your final thoughts?
Yeah, this is a great series to make a statement. This is a great series to just say, yeah, we've won 5 straight against the Cardinals and the Rays, but this is our time to shine, to show a somewhat legitimate team in the Red Sox that we're back. The offense is legit. The starting rotation is legit. We are legit contenders. We are legit making a push to the top of the AL East, and we are ready to go crazy. They need to shock the MLB. They need to kill all the rumors. They need to kill all the negative views everyone's been saying about how it's over on the season. Everyone who gave up, they're just going to come right back in supporting us. Everyone who is saying the season's over, all the negatives we've had watching our streams, they're just going to come right back to it. They're going to wake up. They're going to smell the coffee, and they're going to see this team is legit. This is a statement series to put the Yankees back on the map, to put them back on everyone else's radar, and to really cement themselves as legit postseason contenders going into this one. And I think having a fantastic start in Cam Schlittler solidifies that. Having a great 1 through 5 rotation now, with excluding Max Fried a little bit with his inconsistency, but having Schlittler now at the back of that rotation someone who's a bulldog, someone who will eat hitters up and go crazy, just solidifies the whole rotation. It makes them consistent. It makes them dominant, top to bottom. Max Fried is waiting to snap at any moment, hoping he could do that soon. And man, I just really hope we go out swinging in this series and we go crazy. Let's make a statement and let's go Yankees.
Awesome, George. I think tomorrow night's all the post-game shows are going to be great this week, guys. Don't miss it. George, will you be joining us tomorrow night at the Yankee Red Sox post-game?
Tomorrow night, I believe so. Unfortunately, probably not.
Okay. Any part of the weekend?
Yes, just not tomorrow.
Okay. And Evan, we will see you in the morning, and then for the Met National call at 4:10.
Yep.
All right,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys.
Well, you heard it here. Thanks for being with us in this long night. Also, a very, very big thank you to Jason Michaels, the former outfielder of the Philadelphia Phillies, who gave a great insight and talked and just talked to everyone, answered every question, and he will be back with us again. I'm pretty sure of that. He already said that he's very interested in coming on our November 11th salute to our heroes. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, guys. It doesn't stop here. We're going to take you all the way up to the playoffs and hopefully the World Series. So we will be here. And thank you again for its, small part of your night to be with us. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Let's stay healthy, everyone. Good night, and have a really good night. We'll see you at 8:30 in the morning with coffee, bagels, and eggs. Talk to you later, guys. Let's go Yankees. Good night, everyone.